We about to get another one in, man, with my main man. We got Ken Cody. I like to call them these
Where
days.
your speaker?
Huh? Oh, it's right here.
So we can
We got it.
put on my nephew.
Yeah. Let me make sure I turn my Bluetooth off. Ooh.
Power on.
Let me just this off real quick.
Bluetooth connected.
I know that's got me connected though. Hold on, let me go in the parent mode. Oh, that's real ghetto AI. If y'all didn't think this shit was ghetto AI, shit, bitch, this shit is real, bro. It's just the real deal. Let me put the parent on.
Searching for connection.
That's you, big bro. I
All
think
right,
it should say
man.
Sohigho. You know, shout out to the one and only King Cody. We like to call him Cody.
For
Youngest
sure.
Cody. You know what I'm saying? Up in this bitch. King Cody up in this mug, man. You know how my man do. I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. He got an alter ego. Cody with the buff is what Cody with the buff on is what we like to call him, bro. You see Cody with the buffs on, man. I'm trying to tell you, I got my own theory, but I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do. Y'all just gonna catch that, bro.
Now I got my own theory.
Shit, so man, what's been up there? What's good there with it?
Man, life is good.
Man, that's so good.
I can't even, it get heavy, but at the same time, we learning how to manage it.
That is so good, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ghetto AI stickers here. Self-addressed stamped envelope till we get our website and everything up. Y'all go ahead at Sohigho Sohigho 216. Send $1 plus shipping and handling, and we'll send you the Ghetto AI sticker. And you know what we need y'all to do. We hate all that shit, but you need to like and subscribe so we can get our numbers up on all our stuff. What we doing, you know what I mean? Like it's very important. The algorithm is like that, and we out here just trying to do our thing. But I love our conversations that we've been having. I did want to talk about just a lot of things. I think recapping really the last time since we got on here. There's been a lot of good stuff. Like Cody said, man, I ain't gonna tell y'all no story. It be good. It be so much good. But then sometimes, bro, it be that other stuff, man.
Be that other stuff.
That other stuff, man. I don't know. Ain't no rhyme, no reason for it. It just be, I just chalk all that up myself, man. I just call that like life on life terms myself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, we spinning on a big ass planet. You don't think so? Like, when the earth move and earthquakes and tornadoes, who the fuck get out of the way of a tornado, bro? Nobody.
Right.
Who the fuck? I'll tell you even serious, man. Shout out to them people in California. Fire is devastating, man. I even think when a tornado blow your shit around, you think you got a chance to go back and get it, right? But when the fire take your shit, bro, you know what I mean? Like you got
No, that's
ashes, bro.
facts.
Like that is a more desperate thing. So I do like have empathy for those people. I don't know what I could do besides go out there and water y'all grass, not to be funny. I don't know. Trump said for y'all to rake the leaves. I was stop. I was stop. That's fucking stupid as fuck. Yeah, I think why don't you just get to the forest and rake the leaves? Man, that's some weird stuff right there, though. Oh, Kid Cody got that fly shit. See, he getting the fly shit together. You know what I'm saying? Kid Cody be doing that thing, man. Out here in the mean streets of Thieveland, bro. Northeast Ohio. If y'all think that weather ain't different, bro. Yesterday, I would have told you it was the start of spring. I am not kidding you one bit. I'd have been like, we on our way. Today, I'm gonna be like, bro, you better not put the winter boots up.
Right. For
You
sure.
might be going just a little too early this day, bro. Man, which things is that? That's that 18 to 45?
The
15, yeah.
15 to 35.
That one nice, man. Man, it's been, I do, I know how we was getting going last time. and I don't know how much history you want. Talk about that tiny shop we saw, and like that. He said some things to me that I definitely like to go over too. So
Who?
Chris, man, when Chris
Okay,
was
bet.
talking about what he said that Chris Webb is who we reference to. Shout out to Chris Webb, man. He did a hella tiny shop over at Red Lion Tiny Shop. If you don't know, you definitely need to ask somebody. Tap in, because if you ain't been, you need to. It's a crazy experience. But when he was there, he said something about his transparency is his currency. And then right behind that, my good homegirl Lynette, Soul's sister, was like,
Mm-hmm.
she was on something too. She said, I like when he said that too. I was like, yeah, that rung true to me too. And it was a thing about, she was more on authenticity is currency,
Okay.
you know. And then
But what what do we mean by authenticity?
when she broke that down, the authentic true you, and when she was saying that, to me, us being privileged enough to set up for Chris and be there a little bit before and having a couple good conversations with him over this little run
Yeah.
up to the production, he said, like he didn't get to do like in his job, in his profession for what he do, it's kind of like he was restricted. He couldn't be
Yeah,
his
yeah.
whole self. And he was in that poem just on that so dope, really talking about him just breaking out, and then we know just sharing some things post
Yeah.
post his thing. It was so liberating that he felt like that, man. And that authenticity as currency and transparency. No, it was Chris that said his transparency is his currency,
Mm-hmm.
and Lynette's statement was authenticity is the only currency.
Okay.
And so it was two different things. But then I like Chris because to me that almost come from a Christian theology, or you get naked in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm your brother because I'll let you know this is just flat out me. I got my flaws and everything else. And you get real. In the church they
Yeah.
used to say you get naked. You get naked with somebody. And then with when Lynette said that, it was more like, yeah, you gotta be the original you. She real big about, you complex and you gotta take all that with you.
Mm-hmm.
And she more in a spiritual zone with that, and she lived from a good inner peace. And I promise you, I let my flesh drag me down, my historical actions, the choices I take.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, some of that shit ain't a Bible, ain't a God. That shit a John's own fucking ego and a
Yeah.
self-will. I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. I'm doing the dog, good, bad, or indifferent. But
Yeah.
sometimes I need those moments just to maintain any sort of, like, I don't. Sometimes it should get hard. Sometimes I'll be like, nah, man. And then him being so open. You got to study this poems and that progression that he made. It's just interesting
Mm-hmm.
the way he had that take on that, and just reminded me of almost somebody like confess your sins one to another. In the 12-step program, you
Yeah.
write your fourth
But
step down and you give it to somebody in the fifth step. He did that on such a big level, though. You know what I mean? Like, he was in the.
so with authenticity, like you was just saying, I feel like that when you write about your you your real life and the things that you actually go through, I feel like that is a one of one perspective. No one can
Mm,
give your
yes,
perspective on
that's
this
wild.
life shit.
That's wild.
That is why once again we seem to always get into the spiritual religious space.
We do.
But that is also why I feel like you can't negate anyone's perspective, or I guess their idea of what God is and things, and the deity that has sustained them. So that's why I'm so into just hearing people out,
Mm,
honestly, because this is their perspective. Now, some people go crazy with that shit,
yeah.
to where they think you have to agree with everything they say just
Nah,
because it's coming from a personal
no.
perspective. Like, I don't have to agree with none of the shit you say. I respect it because it's
Right.
your perspective, but
Yeah.
I don't necessarily have to agree with nothing that come out your mouth. But that's what I feel authenticity is, like you actually talking about your perspective, your things that have happened to you, and what you got out of that.
I'm gonna cut you straight down and just ask you when you say you like searching for that. Do you think you got a concrete?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's
No, I don't feel like you can ever
yeah,
get that. I feel like life
yeah.
is e- eternally searching for God, for self. I don't. I feel like learning is a never ending thing.
Mm,
So how could you ever say you know for sure this unknowing God, this infinite God, this
mm.
power that you can't even think of? Like, how could you for sure say I know that that's that?
That's true.
So I just don't
I
believe in my little brain to
oh,
think that I know the all powerful God.
that is so wild. Now I'm gonna ask you when even in that when when he had that transparency.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think how transparent do you do? I'm gonna answer first. Depending on where I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
hell no, I ain't transparent at all. I might not say nothing, but I can run my mouth like gooder than anybody. And other times, you'll see me not sitting. Me and
Duck
Cody
off in the
been
corner.
around, and me and Cody, it depends on what mission we on. One of the two of us, or maybe two of us, will be in the cut to not saying nothing, and we'll go in the
Well,
car.
I do that because before I speak, I want to understand the space where I'm at, what they talking about.
Right.
Because sometimes if you sit long enough and just pay attention, some of the things that you are questioning or want answers to, they'll answer them if you're paying attention.
Now,
So
with you being, how transparent do you think you carry yourself? I told you, I
it
don't
depends
think
on the space.
it just depends on the
Yeah, yeah.
environment.
I'm now. That's one thing. I don't hold no punches.
Very true.
A
And if he
lot of
got them buffs
times,
on, hey, if he got them, shit, you
a
gonna hear
lot
the
of
real
times, a
words.
lot of times, I'll hold back based on who I'm talking
No, he
to.
don't.
Just
That's a
no, no,
little
no.
cap,
I hold back a lot because I
depending
understand.
on who we talking
Yeah,
to.
depending on who I'm talking
Yeah,
to, depending on the skin that they're in. If I
yeah.
know that they are sensitive,
True, true.
I'm not going to be
Right,
like, nigga, you
right,
better
right.
man up and take this shit. No, I'm gonna give it to you where you
Nah,
at.
that's true.
Now that's one thing I do.
Yeah,
I meet people where they at,
yeah.
and I don't expect I don't and on the other and in the other sense I don't expect them to meet me where I'm at though.
Right. Yeah,
But
that's
for
very good.
me and my sanity, I meet people where they at, and I've learned to do that through life because I've had so many conversations and exerted so much energy with people that it's like
Mm.
after an hour talking, I go home and be like, what the fuck was I even talking to that nigga
Oh
for? I should
my
have shut up after five
God,
minutes.
bro. We be on that though.
Like I should have just shut the fuck up
We
after
be
5 minutes of talking to them
we
because
be on that though.
I already knew they wasn't here for understanding. They was here to prove a point,
Right.
or I already knew what I was saying wasn't gonna land because of who they are.
Mm.
So why? So like I've grown up and now I know to just shut the fuck up and I let a nigga have it and be like, you right, bro, and don't
Mm.
give two shits about what they saying, but I'm gonna tell them they right so they
Yeah.
can leave me the fuck alone.
That's
Like whatever point you was
Bluetooth
proving, you right,
connected.
bro.
that is like
One thing I do say, um, you right about all this shit that don't matter. You can be right about all this shit that don't matter.
yeah.
So, and I'll be like, in my brain, this shit don't matter. I'm not even about to give you no energy.
And Cody do like I think that's the. And I'm telling you, we got a little bit of age difference. And Cody's perspective is different, and that's why. And we collaborate, and it can't. We both sitting here telling you that our perspective of life is different, and we
Yeah.
both agree with that. And a great point about being transparent and all of these lifestyles, life philosophies. And you saying that, like we said earlier, everybody like in their individual box.
Yeah.
You really can't say like the us being blood brothers, if that was possible, raised bunk bed brothers a year apart. I bet you we still, man. It's a
I got
thing that
10 brothers, bro, and all them niggas think different. Raised in the
oh,
same house.
me too. I got like 60. You would think like, oh, y'all some tuckers. Like, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. Since we do live with each other, we really ain't nothing alike. We know the nitty gritty about each of us, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. Hell to the non. You know, it's like
When you
that.
really be thinking about it, you be like,
Nah, that
man,
nigga
we
really
ain't
tripping.
nothing alike.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's not to throw shade or nothing. It's just like as you grow older, you understand like, oh, life experiences.
It's James Cody, right?
Jamal. Yeah.
He was right there.
But life experiences
Yeah.
they give like,
Oh, see, yeah, very true.
and even in
Yep.
that understanding, like I used to judge people, but like I said, I got my judgment from the church.
Oh,
Just thinking
that's brutal
thinking
too.
going to church made you better than people. And I'm not saying I walked around like I was better than people. Because I've always been.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Mentally though, you like,
You know
"Nigga,
why?
I'm going to heaven.
You
I'm
know
going
why
to
I
church."
said it's not even that I said, oh, that's messed up. You know why it is? Because there's almost the introduction of us telling a human nature not to do it is dumb. So all of a sudden we predisposed to almost judge, you know.
Yeah.
When we supposed to judge not one, you know. Man, meet your brother where he at, like
But
you said.
all through the Bible is judgment.
Yeah. See, where you know, it's funny that I know why. Usually I'll be wanting to go some other places and go that, but the root of all what we be talking about, like these laws and the way people carry and the morality that we deal with other people, you'll be unwise not to know something about Christian morality because it seems like this is what the bedrock foundation.
But once again,
And it's good
like,
parts
you don't
of it. Let
just
me
get
you right.
morality
It's good parts.
from Christian. Like morality comes from so many different. Because I learned a lot of morality from Buddhism.
Oh, easy, boo.
Like how to just let shit go and how to just be and how to just let other people be.
I got
live and let live.
Oh, very, very true. Morality from an atheist will tell you flat out, I don't like them doing that to me, so I wouldn't do that to you.
Right.
Point blank, period. Bro, you's a weirdo if you want somebody touching your kids, touching you in unwanted places. So if you carry yourself like that, but then it's that education and these systems and the way they like, really it's a sick indoctrination almost to want to manipulate society and just not, and to really have to dip your toe back into that.
From religion to politics to
Ah,
education. Like all of these are like principalities.
and so much
like,
it's like a devil evil principality.
They are spirits. They are, because check this out. You can go somewhere.
Oh, that's deep now.
You can go somewhere in the world, and when you land, I when I went to California. Man, when I got out, when we was riding around California in the film, I'm like, man, this feels weird out here.
Yeah.
Like, it feels different. The energy just weird.
It is.
Like it's a different spirit in places, and when you go places, you feel that difference, and you can go somewhere and be like, man, this shit feel like home.
Yeah.
You go somewhere and be like, God damn, man, it's nice as fuck here. Like everybody in this bitch nice, and this don't remind me of back home.
Yeah.
Like there's different spirits in different places. Like
principality is deep though,
Yeah.
you know, because when you said like, oh, it's like principalities like that, I probably never really put
government
it in that
systems,
perspective. Government
things that
systems
control millions and hundreds of thousands of people. Like
and
the way they move, think, eat, operate, everything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When we take out, like when we get real about setting like some bylaws for all governance, man. What's gonna hold our moral compass will be the laws. It's gonna be the agreed upon written law. We gotta be like,
I think
okay,
that, but
you
check
can't be.
it.
Some people need to be told still to this day that if you hit somebody upside the head, that's assault, and you can
Man,
go to jail.
I understand that, but at the same time, um, to have these systems in place controlling men and and then you have to think about this. We keep talking about these laws, but all of these laws are built on control, and that because once again, the the origin of this shit was white people trying to figure out, all right, if we can't enslave these motherfuckers, how do we control them then?
Do you want me to tell you a crazy narrative?
Through laws and education.
Oh yeah, they the most diabolical. Let me tell you, worthy as adversary going down in history, top 10 fucking. You want to be a badass motherfucker? The white motherfucker race, them some fucking diabolical. That's the biggest boogeyman I could see in history. Diabolical to the fucking core, nigga. Y'all. I bet you one thing. The fucked up part about that whole situation is niggas is competitive. So you better not never let niggas write these laws and you on some racial shit. Y'all better be kumbaya by that time. Cause I'll tell you right now, I vote to put your foot on the neck and never take it the fuck off. Cause this fucking torturous bullshit, when you know better, you should do better. You motherfuckers know better, and y'all just fucking retardedly gonna take that fucking. Just keep extending the bullshit, nigga. Come on, motherfuckers. We need to get back to the table on some fuck shit. These laws ain't even written for humanity. I swear to God, we this far along on all this modern ass equipment, talking around the world like it ain't fucking shit. And I promise you, we should be talking to some people that not get no food. Here in Cleveland, it's raining and cold, so people don't got shelters. They won't let a nigga sit in a bus stop overnight if he fucking out in the cold. That's kind of diabolical in itself. Like, I know they're gonna piss his shit in that shit, but goddamn, we failed them already on some part. On some part, they outside of a tribe. They outside of a family unit that would have took care of their own no matter what. I don't give a fuck what the ailment was, because we was built like that. We so far from that.
All right, this is about to be a hard pivot.
All right.
Oh, so I was listening to a podcast. I forget what I was listening to, but they was talking about the they was talking about gentrification. They was talking about like cities going down and stuff. And one point that they landed on, which I thought was cool, they were talking about how, kind of like what I was telling you, how even where we at Cleveland, Ohio, how it got to this space that we're in. We were just at a meeting, and what was the numbers again, bro? That he said. I know it's 8,000 people. They said it.
Yes, in St. Clair Superior neighborhood.
But how many was in there?
How many actually was there?
Yeah, because he said the number, and then he said we're down to like 8,000.
Yeah.
Did he say 13,000?
Yeah.
Did he say more than that?
No, I don't think it was too much more. Yeah.
So we were at 13,000 in this area, and we're at 8,000 people now. But
no, I think it was 30. I think it was 30.
I thought it was higher.
Yeah, it was 30.
But the thing that was on the podcast and what they were speaking on was how, once again, through government and through capitalism, these cities and things that are being run down, they're not getting run down accidentally or because a lot of niggas is there fucking shit up.
Nah.
This is a lot of like money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what they was talking about Oakland. And they was talking about how they moved all the
God.
The teams from Oakland.
Yeah.
And they was talking about how the economy and how there are so many poor people there now,
Yeah.
or just you didn't strip this space of all of these jobs now.
Mm,
So these spaces don't like just collapse overnight or by chance or any of your doing. Like this shit is, like you said, diabolical.
diabolical
How
is a
they
good
literally can be like, yo, we're gonna take that away.
word.
That
Social
away.
engineering.
That social engineering. We're
Yeah.
gonna take that away, that away, that away. And those three things are gonna take 50, 60,000 jobs away.
Oh, easy. Just fucking and plant the seeds. You know the funny.
But where do these people fucking go?
Oh, they don't give a fuck. That's the homeless tent population. You know.
And
you
then they
can't-
be like, why
a
didn't
living
you leave? Why didn't like everybody gonna move to Atlanta? Everybody's gonna move to these 2 and 3 places.
You know, one part you know, you right, and a funny juxtaposition of that is Silicon Valley, which is probably our biggest think tank money maker, biggest
Shout
economic
out to
image.
Chris Webb again. He
Big-
got a thing I think called the last Happy Black Man,
No
and it was
shit.
kind of like a ode to like that last black man in San Diego, or what was it called?
Oh, Silicon Valley, not Silicon Valley, in San Diego.
Yeah,
Oh, I love.
where all of the tech people at.
Oh
Yeah,
no, Silicon Valley, yeah,
San
yeah.
Diego, where
yeah.
they said it's a
No,
lot of-
Silicon Valley. That
it was a
Silicon
lot of,
is up by San Francisco, in between. It's
that's
up
what
by-
I meant, and not San Diego, San
yeah,
Francisco.
San Francisco, yeah.
The last Happy Black Man in San Francisco.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah.
Finish what you're saying.
No, I was saying that they social engineered Oakland because it was right there next to the biggest think tank in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that, Zuckerberg and Elon and all that. I don't give a fuck what we talking about. They servers or the mainframes that fuck with they servers is up there. I happen to absolutely know.
Well, because you
girl-
need a lot of water to cool this shit.
Oh, yeah.
down. All
And-
these servers and a lot of this shit is in the ocean.
They so
and-
smart, yeah. Don't let them dudes fool you. I actually dated a girl when I was in the service who worked on the language that made Linux, right? And she was a brown girl and probably got ripped off. I don't know if she kept her stock options. I hope she did. I forever indebted to her. But it was so funny, that big think tank up there and being close to that. It was guarded worse. You know why I could go visit her at her job? Because I had to hire the I couldn't even get on the
Ain't that
base,
many
but I had a
people in the army
security
and don't know
clearance.
what the fuck they don't know what's going on, and
Yeah, that's true.
quiet as kept. A lot of them don't even know the missions they be
Yeah,
on.
very true.
They
If
just
you
be
went,
like, oh,
listen,
they
if
sending
you
us
didn't-
here.
yeah, there's some people who don't go behind those doors. Those
Nigga.
doors on a boat of 500 people is under a lock and key. If you ain't got no right to be in the radio room, nigga, you not in the radio room. Nigga, I had to shoot you at a time. I was like, Cody, you can't be back here. I can't tell you again, Cody, you can't be back here. And when I say that the third time,
And
like,
even-
Cody, what the fuck?
Hey, even the niggas in the even the niggas in the goddamn radio room only know so much.
Yeah, even the radio operators, y'all was
Nigga.
dumb too. It's for real.
Because it's
Even
like,
me.
tell them that, and that's all they
even me.
get.
Who knows? Who fucking knows? You could handle class action traffic, but you don't really know what that shit is. It was all a fucking it was all a dream. I used to word up magazine, nigga. Was it real? Was it not? They could have had us all in some simulator. Who the fuck knows? They could have drove, nigga. You
It was
don't
all
know,
a dream.
nigga. Please, bro.
Nigga,
But-
America is a dream.
Bro, that shit is like fucking wild. And then it is that funny social engineering,
Yeah.
and they just do things. But the fucked up part about it all is we so intelligent. You got these so-called super brainiacs in here. Nigga, this shit should be like easy. But if you don't want to fix the foundation, I would take you right to church right now. Build on a weak ass foundation. What the fuck?
Right.
That's just practical. You can learn that with a box of Legos, big bro. Build a little weak ass foundation and see how high you can go. Play Jenga, bitch. It's just practical. We working on a shitty ass foundation,
Yeah.
bro. I mean, you gotta like for real. And to get back and just hold this shit temporary, but we need to be voting on some new laws of governance. We too fucking intelligent.
But how, bro?
Niggas just gotta do that fucking shit. Quit talking to grown people over 18 and 19 that's available to go die for this country. You know, because I swear to God, if it get ugly, they will fucking platoon our asses to fight to this bitch at any age, nigga.
Yeah.
That's over. They ain't got nobody else to fight,
They
bitch.
ain't playing. They will
Nigga,
bring
they
that
will
draft
come.
back.
Nigga, they will or lock your bitch ass up.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, they ain't gonna be regular lockup, nigga. That's gonna be get your ass beat and make some fucking labor. We'll be back down there in the steel mills getting our ass whipped with chain. They good. They die. Hey, nigga, they know how to make. Don't fuck with them. They got practice on fucking making niggas work for free.
They know how to make niggas work for free. For real. They, don't know
They got science on that
nigga.
shit. Don't fuck with this shit, man.
But that is what the world is built on.
The-
Free labor. And we think.
Oh
we
yeah.
out here
Oh,
fucking
see,
getting
you know, I'm gonna go back historic for
that
you.
is all this
So they
shit
said,
built on. Free labor.
back when we talk about the motherfuckers that start social engineering and mass hypnosis, right? So they got so mad at motherfuckers that they said they set humanity up for failure in the Western world to get comfortable with slavery. Slavery is a two-part fuck system, and the fuck system is they made us as humans value labor more than love, more than the planet, more than family. Nigga, take your bitch ass to work. One part of that is true. You need to tame this country. The lights need to be on. But that cannot be the sustaining fucking guiding force. I don't give a fuck. Keep the planet clean is a much healthier fucking life than fucking make money. Make money. Hey, what the fuck, bro? It seems like y'all done tapped out on making money, man. Why don't y'all make this bitch better?
That's all this shit is about.
Man, y'all don't won the game, nigga. What the fuck? Get a new game. I swear to God, quit playing people, motherfucker. Because this is another thing. You gonna get turned out one day. That's why they on them AI bots so tough, bro. They want to know who gonna come get their asses. I mean, in a minute, you gonna be able to say, God damn it, cell phone. Tell me where them bitches at this fucking assault. Damn, bro. I don't know, man. The social engineer, I lightweight want to ask that question around the circles we in this time. Like, that's the real question. Who drew the map of Cleveland, and where do they see that? And
no,
what's
they
their
just
25
redid
years?
that.
Yeah, shit.
They just redid the what do
The
you call it?
districts
Yeah,
and
the
shit,
districts and shit.
We losing one, and a couple more gonna get bigger and shit, man. Yeah, man, they on that shit, man.
Social engineering.
Yeah,
and that plays a part. And like you was just talking about that voting shit, nigga. They got a game for every game, nigga.
Yeah.
Every time you think, all right, we about to vote these niggas out, no, you know, we about to change the districts, motherfucker.
Oh, jury, man.
And when you thought it was 9,000 votes over there,
come on, man.
It's 6,000 now. We just moved 3,000.
That's some first real
here.
fuck shit. I got this thing. I'm gonna tell you flat out, man. One day, it used to be called May Day, I guess, or something like that, man. But niggas stopped doing that shit. I swear to God, we need to just put black gloves on, and we just gonna everybody put black gloves on your fist, and everybody just black glove up, and we gonna go to Congress. And the minute the nigga just lying, and you know they on some fuck shit, you know what's coming. Blah! Just like fuck that shit. We coming to Congress. Every time you say some fuck shit, we want to
hear the truth, nigga.
Hey, listen. Black Glove Day on Sunday in the pulpit. Soon as he just whisper that fucking shit, just go ahead right over the top. Blah! I swear to God, it's just sometimes I think as an adult, I don't see how we collectively let people talk to us like we 12 years old. The adult population, bro. Quit talking to us like we fucking children, bitch. I'm fucking just, I like almost want to tap out with the rest of us. But I know, guess what? That we all have a collective IQ. And we all have a collective morality. And that shit is in the toilet. And I think that's the real part that we have to work on. They fucking systematically wore us out. They like wore us out with religion with no God at the end of it. You know? I don't know.
I'm about to go right back in. I just want to start a new. Excellent. Turn it back on.
That nigga Cody Code is on that shit. He had better put his buffs on, bro. Why didn't do what?
So I didn't connect them to my phone.
Oh, that's
Cause I
funny.
want
Fly guy McGillicuddy over here. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Shout out to Twizzlers. We'll take some sponsorships for some money. This shit ain't good for you, but let me tell you right now. If you want to send us some sponsorship money, Twizzler, that nigga Kid Cody said, what that check do? Put the bus on. What? Put the bus on. What it do? We like to call him Cleveland Mitch. Oh, my nigga JJ. What's up, JJ? I gotta follow him, man, my man. JJ gonna lace up for Black Glove Day. I promise you. And happy birthday to Sonya, too. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, too, man. My man Cody. I'm trying to tell you, true love from friendship, like you never know. It's true that all your family is not born to you, and JJ's my man. I love JJ and his wife so much. Happy birthday, Sonya. Happy birthday. That's so good. Kid Cody messing around with it. You know, it's his flash. The Wi-Fi must be weak. Man, I hope y'all had the best of today's though. You could call us the semi-commercial break. Whoever knows. Hey, we like to thank Jamal Cody too on the backtrack for us. That's right, YouTube.
He'll be up here March 12th too.
He gonna be here March 12th.
At
Check him out. He be touring around too.
Dunlap.
He gonna be March 4th.
March 1st. I'm sorry, March 1st.
March 1st, shit. That's right around the corner, bro.
Yeah, right.
Like that's like this weekend
It's gonna be a
at Dunlap, man. Jamal Cody. We gotta. And that's this Sunday. We were supposed to go see that other rapper. I wonder if we could. No. Is this Sunday? He can't be there on Sunday, right? Yeah, he cool, man.
No, it
He
is
is
March
March
12th.
12th. March 12th. At Dunlap, man. Y'all check that out. It's real cool. You know, Cody, let me tell y'all about his bio, man. It's some good music. Inspiring the next generation through his dynamic production. Let me see. Man, that dude do a lot of stuff. He met an American drummer. He attended the Musician Institute of Los Angeles. Cody's life quickly became deeply intertwined with music. I know he smoked weed.
No, yeah, for sure.
I just guess. I don't mean to disparage my brother if he don't, but man, a little resume like that. He's specializing in lo-fi, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I booked this dude right up right now. I said Jamal Cody. Man, y'all gotta check him out. He on Spotify, all of the good stuff, man. Yeah, shout out to our boys over at 4030 Studio. We both part of that joint, man. Shout out to the Tiny Shop Red Lion, Thieveland. Don't forget, Young Cody take pictures up in this bitch too. So y'all want some dope photography and things like that. I mean, we got so many people we can shout out that's doing good things. Botanical Garden, Deep Roots now. Shout out to my man Mike Romans up in this joint, man. Saw him showing out. Love his artwork, man. Y'all go out. Lacey been out and about. I think she got another show coming up by our homegirl Krista Freehand. Poke with the skater videos. What you talking about, man? I don't know.
We back.
What? yeah. What? Shout out to Els working hard over at the Academy and putting it in.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, hardest working man in show business, man. My man Els be putting it in. Super duper dad, got a super dope talented kid. Hell yeah, let me tell you, working hard and book up with Els too, bro. Dope ass artist, dope tattoo artist, man. Els is a hard working dude, you know what I mean? Like he grinding real hard for this. And we see you, big bro, man. And when we don't see you, we see you even more, man. So that's like real, man. Shout out to all our people, man. And we be getting with it all day long, man. We love that shit, man.
All right, back from intermission. I had to take a little break, but
I forgot what we were at, though. I'm gonna find that too.
okay. So okay, let's get on a lighter note.
Yeah, always
Where do
good.
you see introduce 4030 to?
Man, that's so wild, man. 4030. 4030, and I gotta be honest, out of the brainchild of the one and only Chief Days One, I'm gonna anoint him as Chief. Because he laid the plan down. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, I ain't gonna always say no leader because what's the team involved in this, but the plan like came from him and having a space. It's wild because I've been there for the whole start of that shit. I've been around Days One for a while, and that's how it really like. Days be feeling stuff sometimes, and then he got to this place where this scene, I don't know, we just always got it out the street ourselves, bootstrapped it all. I looked at him move across the street over to this street, and he started redlining with 800, and that's like the backstory of something. Is he felt like he needed to do something, and he got a good team around him. More than that, I think 4030 also is a byproduct of genuine people, like-minded people coming together at the right time. I mean, timing about shit is very important.
Yeah.
And to not mention that in this creation of 4030 Studio, I will be remiss. Because there's been a lot of times you might have all the money, the great plan, and everything, but guess what? The market ain't right. The timing for it is not right. You might have the best product, and you're like, I don't understand. It's just a bad time. I'll tell you, that collective of people, I think, gave him the courage to step out and poll me, you, here on, hey, what you think about this? And at the time when we really was thinking about this, we was looking for a space for him to make a sculpture for the botanical garden. Like, man, hey JT, I need you to find me a space. I need a garage with a crane in it. And we was like looking around. But then he was also talking about expanding Red Lion. I can't do art in here. I want something bigger. I need a space. I want to create a space. And we was like getting together just on some positive business stuff. I think we had already started launching a tiny desk. So we was already coalesced a little bit. Tiny shop. I be killing that. Layla gonna kill me. And then that's when I think the birth of 4030 Studio encompassing our talents and being able to see a shortage of teaching and education in our community and wanting to, and really just, I think it's probably all our passion for us is to, I think we all are students of life, and he wanted to have a space, and we want to have a space of learning and
Man, I'm trying to get this money. No.
Listen, I ain't no joke. And that space, I think that's how 4030 kind of like the birth, if you want to see it in that. But then, just like you said, we ain't even trying to even fake like this ain't no monetized type situation like that. And it's funny like how this road is even going. But 4030 to me is going to be the creative space. I like to think of it as a creative lab. I want to be producing creators. I want to become a creative lab on, it's got to be multifaceted.
You know, that's the last ending of my joint. Imago Day Creative Labs.
Yeah, that's what it's got to be, man. And I think that's going to be the, I think it's several things with this too, because the arts is going to be important. Cause it was gonna be a lot of boredom going around if they let the robots loose any goddamn way.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't gonna even got to drive no car. The fuck we gonna be cutting grass and folding clothes for? That goddamn robot better be doing that shit for me. And then you gonna have to do some shit. You gonna have to be exercising and doing some shit. I'm sure it's gonna be some people who gonna want to live a traditional life, but then the arts and
To
having a
stay sane
studio,
and important.
and then more of M4030 studio and us getting this together about having a space that's has morals, has
Mm-hmm.
creativity, has that authenticity and transparency. Like these parts is the fun parts of this really to me. Like
Shoot.
sussing this out and
This the hard part, bro. This the grind part.
I like it though. I think it's a problem that's worthy of solving though.
Nah, that's what I just wrote on my post today though.
What?
About feeling feeling like you got a compass, but sometimes your compass feels like it has you lost. But I was like, I don't feel like necessarily that I'm lost, but I feel like we are in a space of new possibilities. Like we like,
Mm.
damn,
Oh
we
yeah.
never even thought we could do this shit.
Oh
So
bro.
it's just like a blank canvas where it's just like not so much lost, but just like, damn, what are we gonna do with this?
Yeah, not to deviate off 4030 a whole lot, but the good thing about us being at different stages of this too. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been lucky and fucking a whole shit a lot of unlucky
Battery low.
to succeed and fail. So to see the frequency that we going in the trajectory, I'm here to tell you from experience from failure that
Mm-hmm.
we probably had a better thing. I don't want you to think that this as easy as it's been. And I know
Mm-hmm.
you old enough and you done been in business world and you have some. But the way this going at the scale we is at, bro, it's a feather in our cap. If we just stop right here, the Netflix could stop right here. Because the opportunity of the roads we
Battery
could go
low.
down, it'll leave a cliffhanger like nobody
Power
been. You
Mm-hmm.
on.
personally know where we at. It don't get this easy at this. And the frequency and the timing of this is like,
Mm-hmm.
that's the another beauty that I hope I'm just like really letting y'all know. And I know I radiated because I was like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, don't be like that, bro. I'm trying to tell you. And if we don't, guess what? This story is worth. We could tell
Oh,
people
it's
how to
so
get
right.
this
We can
far.
tell people I'll get to this point.
We guess what? We bam, bro. And if you think not, come on, bro.
You may have a connector too that put you over the fucking edge.
Bro, it be like that too. And I like that too, because even tonight, people don't know. You taking pictures of them, I'm taking pictures of you. That'd be like part of man, fuck that. My man out here. I'm sending you your pictures. My man in action. Who doing your PR for you?
Right.
You know? Like when we do that for each other, people don't even understand that. People don't even I'm glad I'm around us and 4030 where we do come together and we can.
Yeah.
You say anything you want. I give it a try, nigga. What the fuck? You
Exactly.
know
That's
what
how I
I'm
be on.
saying? Tell us about
Nigga,
it,
take
bro.
the lead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where we going?
Exactly.
Alright then. And it be like fun when we learn. I mean, those parts of this is like I don't know, man. It's like unwritable almost, bro. I'm
Yeah,
being
you have
serious.
to go through it.
It's
It's kind of like
impossible not to.
what your homie at the church told you. All right, it's time for you to start reading and just apply some of this shit.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah. Well,
start
that's like
reading that
real.
book and do
Yes.
some shit.
Yeah, how about some practical application? And
Mm-hmm.
that's really me too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's part of a trick of education too. To be honest with you, Cody. Cody, when they you you learn so much, and you don't practice what you learn.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest part that I say a huge failure. I'm gonna get super with y'all right here. Is I got a lot of knowledge up there. And then I let so much emotion and so much indoctrination of thinking what was important, what's
Mm-hmm.
not important. My value system was so skewed by this shit that I don't even know.
Yeah.
You got me liking Gucci, and I probably should be liking some form of kente cloth or some shit. I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
it might not be Gucci. It might be me. I probably think linen pants for some fly ass shit because I think I'm tropical. Straight piece. I mean, I want some silk and so I want to be cool in the heat, I think. I don't even know this value system, all this shit, man. I don't know. That's
I
what I
feel
see.
because my values and I feel like I had a good set of values. Um, Once again, I feel like the thing that took me off
Power
was
on. Bluetooth pairing.
tracking down this guy thing,
Bluetooth connected.
Mm.
like covering some distance on that. So that's kind of where
What?
I feel like, damn, nigga, if you could have did that and kept moving.
That's what. When I know stuff and I have a hard time applying it,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I don't understand that sometimes. Like that is like, bro. I had a Wednesday meeting with the psychologist now, and you know why? Because I didn't practice my emotions because some part of me, almost at one stage of my life, was it was like unmasculine to
Mm-hmm.
be feeling and be in touch with your
Yeah.
feelings. But those bad ones that you could have just talked out to somebody and used good therapy to not hold in. It's shit. You know, it took so long. My dad knew they wasn't going to no damn psychologist at all. That
Right.
shit was looked at as girly shit, or you was absolutely crazy. You was going to the loony bin.
But no, but even in there, like you were told not to, you was told to go to the pastor.
Oh God.
Pastor knows. So
Oh.
you go to the pastor
Who was the pastor going to though, big
for
bro?
your counseling, for your marriage counseling, for your goddamn PTSD, for
Damn, Cody.
he got a one
Oh,
size fit all.
God.
Let me pray for you, bro.
Oh, oh, dog, man.
He got that one size fit all. Look,
Bro.
this that shit be like, nigga, what size is that? Size you wear?
That's
It should
it.
fit.
That should fit.
Should fit. Next day come
Man.
up.
Dude.
What size is that?
Yeah.
It looked like it fit.
Man, and that could have been anything from bipolar, schizophrenia,
Yeah.
depression, anxiety. We got so much knowledge, and now you're gonna go over there and be like, that's what I say, man. And now decent pastors that say, listen, I'm your spiritual leader. If you got, I'm not the psychologist or that, they got a preference in there right now. They like absolve themselves of, and a good, I don't even know. I ain't gonna tell you what good is anyway. If you could pitch a good message about do unto others and love your neighbor as yourself, I'm here for that, bro. I'm cool with that. But the rest of all that, some of that stuff, I don't know, bro. But then, I love it, man. This is the
Look,
good morality
that
from
shit,
that, bro.
if it move us forward, I'm with it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Moving us forward.
I don't know. So how you think we doing? Like, if you was gonna say in
Shit.
your time, in your generation, do you think you moving society forward? Like like yo, I tell you my block. I'm gonna say yes for my block because of where we at. I would say the Generation X, because we was without the computer, so we
Okay.
got the computer, and we had to like learn how. And we was on a big ass information dump. We started from dial up, and now we on fucking Robotech. Dick Tracy watches was with a TV on that shit was in the cartoon shit. You thought that shit was far fetched. Little did we know it probably was real technology that was put back, and they just dropped it on us now. You know what I'm saying? So it's wild to see that. I'm disappointed in the year 2000 that it wasn't a flying car because I know it could be, but they just hold us back. That's what they predicted when we were young, like in year 2000 cars, and it could be true. I think they just fuck around. All you all up
Man, fuck
in
a flying
space.
car.
I know
Man.
what you're saying.
Technology at this point should be sustaining societies.
Well, shit, bro. That's once again. I
Like
tell you, rewrite them laws, or
it's
you ain't got a shot at it, bro. Well,
we have built like you said, we carved out roads, we built bridges, we
we
built
tamed this earth, man.
monuments,
Yeah.
like we know how to sustain ourselves on this planet. And for it to be the year 2025, I think Niggas who think they are so smart, the Elons and the Trumps, to feel like they've accomplished anything if not sustaining the world in a sense. Like we could do that.
Yeah, I think it's a good platform to run on too.
And
I
I think
think
it's I just think it's a shame, bro. That
it is. It's
in
beyond a shame.
2025 we still are talking about donate so that people in Africa can have
Yeah,
running water and donate so
yeah.
that these people over here can be warm tonight. Like
Oh
it
yeah.
is a fucking shame. And niggas just talking about buying tickets to go to fucking Mars. Like,
It's straight peace,
out of
bro.
y'all fucking mind. Like in real life.
It's real, man. Robbie Man had this line. You know, we don't even know what's in the bottom of the ocean. What y'all all up on the
They
moon
do
for?
know what's in that bottle. Of that
You
ocean.
think they do know what's in the bottom of that
And
bitch?
that's why them motherfuckers is digging up the ocean too.
Oh my god, bro. I mean, it ain't no real, you know.
That's why
Here's
the
what
fish running out. Of
Hell
this
yeah. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I just be like, is it a TikTok about it? Because I believe anything these days, bro. I used to not believe shit.
They know
Now
what
I just when I check TikTok first, and be like, and now I don't even trust that because of that little 12-hour break. I'm sure Elon wrestled that bitch away
why
some
you
fucking
think
way.
they at the Arctic and Greenland and all where all them fucking ice caps is melting and shit, nigga? Because they like, nigga, we can finally get to that shit. You know how long they've been waiting on that shit to melt?
Ooh, you diabolical.
These
Diabolical.
niggas got armies. All of
Diabolical.
these niggas got
Diabolical.
all of their armies. They are fighting over
Willie, I swear to God.
who's gonna get the
Why
shit
in the hell do
from
you even
Antarctica.
think about this shit though, Cody?
Bruh, because this is the shit that. So, how I look at this shit is those are. We look at it like governments. If we can dumb that shit down, these are businesses fighting
Yeah.
over who's.
Well, if you got a
'Cause
surplus
once
of
again,
money, wouldn't we
So
fucking
check this.
Let me ask you that.
Elon. We think this shit that Elon is doing is about some control and about him being king and president. This shit is about them Teslas. China can make cars
Trying to kick
half
his
the
ass.
cost, 10
Well,
times better.
Well, I
But
did.
guess what? That's what tariffs are.
I know. Let me ask.
That's why niggas is out. That's the only reason people are riding Teslas,
Yeah.
because tariffs. And hey, we're
I
gonna
would
tax
take
these
I'll
fucking
take a Tesla,
electric
Elon.
cars. But I'm not saying that it's.
Yeah.
We're gonna tax these
I
electric
agree.
cars from China because they even
Oh, yeah.
even coming over, shipping them over, it'd be 10 times cheaper than buying a Tesla.
Right.
But to make it more than what a Tesla is,
Right.
we're gonna add that tax to it. And who pays the tax?
Oh, the niggas.
The American people. So that's a business move to say we're gonna tax your ass because I don't want people buying your electric cars. I want them to only buy. That's what do drug dealers do? Nigga, don't sell on my block.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And when a nigga come on that block, what we gotta go tag somebody.
Listen.
And if you do sell on this bitch, we gonna make it so uncomfortable. We need 75-80% of what you making. We gonna make it so stupid to where you like, nigga, fuck you.
Yo, is let me ask the stupid Google machine. I don't even watch the news much, but do Canada still got that tax on the Tesla?
Yeah, they hit Canada with that.
What's the tax on the Tesla in Canada?
Oh, that I'm not sure if they.
As
if
of
they
October
taxed it.
1st, Canada imposed 100% surtax on
See?
electrical vehicles imported from China. Fuck that.
But
Let me
China, once again,
They got 100%. Oh, when you purchase a Tesla in Canada, you'll pay federal sales tax. Hold on.
100%.
Do Canada have a sales tax on a tariff on Teslas? Canada tariff will be level
They shouldn't.
25% tariff on American-made vehicles. I thought he said 50%.
But okay, check this out. Ask here goes some fuck shit too. Ask Google how where how much energy does Canada supply America?
How much energy does Canada supply America? Canada supplies a significant amount of energy to United States, including crude oil, natural gas. Let me see. 23.
Second. Ask them what states. What states get
Canada
the most energy from Canada?
Canada supplies about 60% of all crude oil that the United States imports. It supplies about 99% of the natural gas that the United States imports. Canada
Ask them
okay.
what states gets the most
Canada
energy from Canada.
What states gets the most energy from Canada? The states in the Northeast.
Okay. This is that checkmate.
Illinois
Yep.
is one of the top states for Canada
Detroit.
energy. Most electric imports from Canada. Shit with the nasty nigga. Canucks. Let's fucking play. Hey, let's play hockey, folks. I'm cool.
So here's
take Cleveland with y'all, Canada, if it's get fucky.
That's where I was headed. So Trump talking his shit to Canada, talking about we about to make Canada.
Nigga, we stand with Canada.
Check it, bro. If them niggas stop giving us energy, we don't have no gas.
Yeah, we got
or no fucking electricity.
Let me be honest with you about the American KKK.
Do you know how much energy we get from them?
I agree with you, bro, but I'm gonna be honest with you. That's some more fuck shit anyway. Cause I'm gonna tell you why. You want me to tell you why?
Nigga, they gonna keep fucking with Canada. Them niggas gonna be like, cut that power, nigga,
bro,
and half the fucking Northeast of this shit gonna be like,
bro. Once again, I know that's fuck shit, fool shit. Because living in rural Ohio, I'm gonna tell you why I think this is a bunch of propaganda. Because living in rural Ohio, everybody down there got a natural gas well. And they won't hurt one bit. Their lifestyle won't change a minute. They'll turn a generator. Listen.
But everybody in these goddamn cities.
Nigga, if you think me and you wouldn't go outside for the life of our family and pound some poles in the ground and tap into this natural gas, you got niggas in America fucked up. You got people in America. You got the right to live fucked up. And you got the American KKK fucked up. Another important thing that you got to think about this infrastructure that we living in too. They ain't never gonna fuck with us because we had to build some warplanes. That shit happening right here in the Rust Belt. That bitch should be unrusted and we'll be making steel. Nuclear power, and if you think about how the government lied to us, we strategically, here in Ohio, how many nuclear plants is it? We right up by the street in Perry. If you think they won't get that shit on, another thing that we know, it was a power plant in downtown Cleveland for a reason, man, and it's a major distribution point. That ain't never. The other one right up at 3 Mile River up in Pittsburgh, that's not too far from us. The efficiency of those big plants was never maximized. They shit was the most inefficient. No. If you went in there and did that right, they'd go ahead. And I don't think it'll be a real energy. It might make us tighten up and live a different lifestyle for a minute. But then cutting off natural gas and all that shit, any goddamn way. If Trump was in office, he'd just go take that shit anyway. I'm gonna be honest with you. Big bank take little bank, motherfucker. And that's why he over there threatening that shit. Cause nigga, you can't fuck with this.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm
but
with you.
Even with that, they've entangled these governments and how they operate so bad, and they like all of them are entangled in so many different stupid fucking ways that was also the point of America, making them do that, making them even how we got our shit set up to where we gotta go get our chips and shit from Taiwan. And
well, how about this, if we really in a bigger picture of things on some lighter good shit too, if this was a global thing and we ain't have all of this division and borders like that, we would be a global society.
Yeah.
I mean, we would. It ain't no borders.
I think a global society would be dope.
Man,
Where everybody really just bringing their best of them to the table.
And if that dude makes the best manufacturer, why you gonna be mad at me for fucking around with that? But it's the fact that we tribaled up and we don't take care of home good. Who the fuck want to fuck with us, to be honest with you? Because we really like economically, might be cool. We got people tricked out on dying for America and shit. It is the most freedom in this world. The other real thing is, it ain't a better place for freedom than nowhere but the United States.
I don't think it's a freedom thing, man.
I don't
think
know.
Shit is a fucking. Even that shit, I think it's.
And I ain't been around the world in a while neither, too. Though.
Like, I think that shit is a.
That's where we gotta travel more.
That's what I was about to say. I think that shit is part of the indoctrination too. That this
is
the only place.
Yeah, because Mexico is dope. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
There's so many other places that have all the fucking freedoms that we have.
Mexico City,
so
bro.
many more.
I want to go to Mexico, man. I think
has been drilled in us to think America.
A dude rolled up on me in Mexico one time and he said, "Marijuana is no Jamaican word. Marijuana is a Mexican word. Viva Mexico!" And that brother slapped me like with an ounce of some dank ass weed. I swear to God, bam! And he hit me in the gut like I was running the football. And it was like an ounce of weed. I swear to God, I fuck with Mexico. Yeah, because they like pariah Mexico. Border town, everybody wants to eat in here. Man, there's some people in Mexico City ain't got a thought or care ever to come to this piece.
And don't give
wouldn't give two shits about it.
That's everywhere in the world.
Yeah, ain't. And as a matter of fact, wondering what the fuck we doing.
So if everybody don't know, the people that came and pillaged America to begin with, from all across the globe, was the goddamn murderers and rapists. They emptied the jails out of all these places and said, "Hey, we'll let y'all go to this place called America, but y'all gotta fend for yourself. Y'all gotta do what y'all do, and if y'all get it how y'all live, y'all can get it how y'all live."
Let me ask you on that. So if you think like that, do you think that was social engineering down to the fuck shit we fucking with?
Yeah.
You think a nigga was on a chessboard that far back? They was on acid or something. How the fuck they was seeing it?
These niggas. And I've watched
they are diabolical,
business shit with Chinese people and Asian people. Yeah, them niggas are doing business 150 years out. 150 years from now, my business move is this. Like, they've already signed papers. This is going to be for my kid to finish this, and his kid. Nigga, they are doing business moves for 50, 75, 100 years out. Yeah, I think they thought this shit through.
That's so fuck shit. I agree, because I know why you can't find racism. I know why you can't go knock on his doorstep. You know why? Because that nigga laid that mine 250, 30 years ago in a law, and we can't get that shit off the books because you jury rigged it so we couldn't get it off the book without an act of Jesus himself coming down to this motherfucker, and he ain't testified yet that I seen.
But beyond the book, they put that shit up here.
Oh, that's that's so. And that's a diabolical thing too. You know what's so tricky about that
culture?
Yeah, you know that it's generational too. Because depending on where you got that information is how you got that indoctrination. Like we was at that reading thing. You know, at one time reading was the internet. Reading was TV.
It still
is.
The
newspaper was the shit, nigga. You ain't no shit. You was a smart motherfucker. When a dude that could read was speaking in the room and you couldn't, you had to shut up. Read me the paper. You know, even back to you wouldn't have knew about sports team or nothing without the damn newspaper back in the day. That was ESPN and shit. And now we was lucky tonight. We was in that book room. I got a question for you too. We was out at that. How, if you was gonna measure that book and that room in there, do you think it's in megabytes or kilobytes worth of data? Is it gigabytes? If you looked at them books, look at all the books
in that whole space.
What do you think? Is it how much data do you think was in there?
That's a couple hundred terabytes.
terabytes?
Yeah.
Hell no, big bro. If it was just text, you know how little of a file that would be.
Well, okay, if it's just text.
If you take the pictures out, it's just text.
I'm just thinking about the amount of books in there, and that's why. Okay, so yeah, probably some gigabytes.
Giga? I still say no to giga. I'm gonna say megabyte. A megabyte will hold a lot of data, bro. We just had pages of Word files. Man, it'll be a shit ton.
Them was hundreds.
Man, they used to get that shit on floppy disk, and we was having a lot of books on floppy disk, just data, when we first was coming up. You think that's good though? Cause I looked in there and I was in that room too, and we say that was how one podcast one said the library is where they buried the lies. And my preacher friend used to get into it about that. He said that makes no sense. And if they lies and they buried, why would you care? I was like, no. He's like, now when you could think about it long range, like, no, they buried the lies to keep you tricked and indoctrinated on some bullshit.
Buried the truth to my
you see?
lies. Nobody know the truth about none of this shit. And that was the whole purpose of erasing history.
Yeah. I think this dude, I like him. Shout out to Bakanga over on TikTok, man. This dude always talk about the only real way to find out any of this is we put our collective energy in making a fucking time machine. This is the only way you really gonna know.
You really gonna.
Cause they lie about say shit so much. Like
let this shit go and live.
Just start from today, but you can't. You living on
you
what
can't win. There's so many people who won't let this shit go. So you mean to tell me, even if, I get like a lot of this. So take this, take the hood shit. You don't think these niggas in the streets will stop warring with each other if you gave everybody a house, some money, they can take care of their kids, they can take care of their family and shit, and they don't have to do the street shit to fund life anymore? You don't think the majority of them niggas will be like, nigga, I can live peaceful?
I take that in percentages, and you know it's a percentage.
And that's all you can take, because it's nothing's an absolute.
So when you say that, it is going to be a percentage, because I think it's like, I'm going to tell you,
but even take this. I think the ones that change will go back to their old ways to fuck up the ones who didn't change, to be like, y'all about to fuck this shit up and we going to get y'all out of here.
Well,
so I think it'll be some self-correcting.
Self-correcting, yeah, but hell no, because big bank take little bank, motherfucker.
That's why I just said, if it ain't about no money.
So here's that other thing.
It's like a social, it's like a social
just credit. Like this fucking joint right here we in. Whoever dictating this shit is on top of this bitch. You ain't knocking that nigga off without no violent overthrow. Historically, if we even could believe any of this shit, ain't nothing happening in this bitch. Ain't no sea change coming without no big bunch of violence. This got to be a fucking war for this shit to fucking
No, I know that. I'm talking about in a perfect world.
Even
if Elon say, you know what, I'm gonna disperse this evenly throughout the Americas, give everybody their just due, make sure everybody gets what they need to sustain.
I think it could. I got hope.
Give them a monthly livable wait. Like that's what I'm saying. In a perfect world. Like,
in that context,
where niggas don't have to do the shit.
In that context, I'm gonna get with you, right? For sure. In that context, I'm for sure with you, right? But another, I would say, when you said to the neighborhood like that, like up in the neighborhood like that, I'ma say you already know, like, it's a percentage of people that just love.
They love it. Yeah, people just love it.
They at the top of the mountain. You know how long Pookie raided to hold the fucking warehouse in the neighborhood? Nigga, we fucking rolling on D's, we doing that shit. We ain't even raggedy with that shit, nigga. We sell to the cluckers around town, the neighborhood cleaner than ever. And all our kids in college, we doing the damn thing. Right. They ain't quit. Why would they? They've been like waiting a lifetime to be in this bitch, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be that hard shit right there, man. That is that's when I don't know, bro. On everything, bro. That part of, and when you had said that, like, uh, but I like when you said if you're gonna drop it on humanity like this, though, I like your chances there. Okay, when you say like, yeah, all right, we gonna like put it on humanity like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I kind of think
Because man, like
I
I
think
said,
you're the
man, we are
self-writing
in
self.
fucking
Yeah,
2025.
because after a while, you ain't gonna be able to come. Well, I know another thing. I
Like,
know.
this shit
I
don't even make
listen.
sense anymore.
And the good part about like the life we live in is I see some people say, man, fuck that. You need to get with some people and do life with each other. And we talk about shit
These
like
niggas
that.
are still dropping bombs on people.
Oh, that's fucking retarded. You know,
It's
y'all. If y'all don't
like,
know,
like
I'm
this is some
yeah.
goddamn barb. Like we
I'm
are
yeah.
in
Nah.
King days. and shit.
Goddamn. That's when I say our moral compass is in the fucking toilet. We shouldn't even hit each other
Like
upside the
these motherfuckers
head.
are still dropping.
Yeah, and
bombs
y'all
on
like
people.
fucking. We can't get along. You nigga, fuck that. And all we know is humanity. And you could take a life, and all you know is your own life is still beyond me. I mean, I just don't even know. I just don't think you got the right to fuck with nobody like that. Yeah, I
feel
think you
like
can
the
work it out.
founding fathers knew this shit was a joke. I feel like that's why they like.
You
That's why
said the
they.
founding father knew it was a joke.
That's why they dressed up. Them niggas wore wigs and
Oh
robes and
God.
shit, and they was like, "Nigga, we in a play. This shit is a play. We going to have fun. This ain't real." And niggas been
Well, I guess it ain't
playing
real.
ever since.
It might not be, you know, with these motherfuckers, it might be sometimes to think that this shit ain't fuck shit, the Matrix. Sometimes it feel matrixy. It's like, yeah, you can't be real, bro. This shit is be like
Man,
fuck shit.
when I think about that shit, like I said, when you really think about like somebody created this system, like you said, to make people work. Like when you really think about that, and you be like, I think I live my whole fucking life to go to work.
Tame this bitch. That's what they said. They tricked us to make the value of, oh, we gonna fix you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We gonna make
But
you
yeah,
just.
but we talked about that when they took Hitler the fuck up out of here, and then they went and got all of his propaganda team.
Oh yeah.
And they came over here and said, "Do what you want with these motherfuckers."
Let's double down on these motherfuckers. We'll herd these bitches in the fucking shit. We done been through every fucking experiment out on this bitch.
Niggas
But
keep
it is.
asking how the
That's
Hitler
that shit
do
though.
what he did.
You know,
Nigga through messaging and
let,
propaganda.
let me tell you why Elon
Music,
can't drop it on us like
movies.
that. You know why Elon can't drop it on us like that? Because there's some
He
people out
is
there.
dropping it on us
Listen,
like that.
no,
Niggas
because there's some
is
people who
lost.
like to herd people and fuck around with people like that. They must like that shit like a crackhead like crack. And guess what? A good addict is got enough money for his supply. A good addict don't run out, bro. And they must be loving fucking with people and keeping them on this plantation. Shit, the shit go all the way back to the Rothschilds and all these
Yeah.
motherfuckers and shit like that. This education system, when you got people that can explain and break down logically why they school look just like a prison, true.
Mhm.
You almost like ringing bells and all that shit. You ain't teaching kids outside in the sunlight. You don't keep kids. I understand school buildings in the Midwest. Other than that, man, life happens outside, motherfucker. Let's be real with shit. Let's teach people, like, we dumb about education curriculum. What you want your kids to be? The factory shit is over with, man.
Yeah.
You can't just keep dumbing. And these kids is getting smarter. As a parent, you see them little, they ain't got no wisdom to handle you.
But that's why these
But they
kids
little
are-
aptitude is
that's why
high.
they're hopeless. That's why they hopeless. Because they understand this shit. Like, nigga, where the fuck am I about to work?
But then that's when
What
you
are
gotta
y'all
be.
talking about?
I'm gonna just
Then
name drop. I'm
everybody
gonna
be
just drop. I'm gonna just be
Internet
shameless plug on. That's what 4030 gotta stand in the gap for.
Yeah.
Is fucking say, listen, bro. It is. And I think it's through creativity and research too.
Yeah.
And we want to be technology. We want to
Yeah.
understand how to make this better. How can this help us out? How can this be good for us?
You
That's a
got a
Fonto leaf.
backwood?
No, it's a Fonto leaf. No,
Ah, I
we
about to
trying out a
say, I ain't
Fonto
never
leaf.
seen
It's
that.
hard. It's harsh. No, it ain't, no.
I'm
I'm
about to
trying out
say, JT
a
done went to
Fonto.
the dark
No.
side.
Oh shit! I would have been like, bro, can I borrow your buff? Like, yeah,
JT done went to
I
the
need
dark
your,
side
I
with
need your bucks for a
the
minute though.
backwood.
But no, I agree with you because some of the problems that you're talking about. The other thing that I know school curriculum is gonna have to have, you know, how much social is. I don't think
Man,
it's
you still
enough.
believe in school?
If you're gonna teach, let me tell you what we all should teach. How somewhat about emotional stability
Okay,
because
so check
let me
this.
see.
So this is like our cognitive dissonance.
Mm,
So we'll say the shit that we know that they are using against us and be like, all right, but this is how we're going to use it. Like the
mm,
education system, like we know that
yeah.
that has been used to control and, like you said, dumb niggas down to
Okay.
live a certain
All
way.
right.
So, like I was talking about music, do we use music? Do we use these educational buildings and systems to
Oh,
continue to do the same
that's
shit?
good.
And like what a lot of
No,
people
you
say,
don't.
all of that shit, like you got to change it from the inside. We've been trying to change it from the inside for
You gotta
500
start
fucking
anew.
years.
Just start some new shit, man. Leave that shit alone. I'm with you, but let me honestly ask you this: is learn, you know, good education is worth.
No, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like
But
to
where that's what I'm
the
not talking about
okay.
education. I'm talking about the way we
Oh, the
filter it out through schooling,
yeah.
and we know because once again, school is just the like they said the school to prison pipeline.
Oh yeah.
By third grade, if you can't read
Hey.
at a certain level, they
Oh
like
yeah.
okay, he's going to jail.
Let me you gonna tell the people how you school your kids?
We do. We just got into this curriculum called Sailors, and they do online stuff. But I also tell my kids they read different things that I haven't read. They look at documentaries that I want them to look at. They stuff that I be sending you. Like we
Yeah.
sit down, look at it, discuss it a little bit. We read over different things together. My whole thing is like I just introduce them to things. I'm not trying to tell them what to think. I'm just trying to tell them that like you better get used to thinking for self in life.
Ooh. Yeah.
So even beyond me, like I'm not telling you what to think about this. Um, I'll ask you what you like from it, and I'll give you my perspective, what I got. But I'm not telling you what to think about. So
Yeah.
all I'm telling you is, like even when they watching TV,
Yeah.
like I'll have to explain certain messaging to them because they don't get it.
Right.
And then, but afterwards, they'll be like, dang. Like my daughter, she'll come back sometimes and be like, Dad, I can't stop seeing that now
Yeah. Ooh.
after you explained it to me. Like I
Yep.
watched that movie and I
Yep.
can't stop seeing that
Yep.
stuff now. Like
Yep.
so even in that where it's like I just want you to see the shit that's on that's really happening.
Right.
That happens behind the acting,
Mhm.
behind the words, like the meaning and stuff. So like that's more so my education. I'm trying to educate them more so on life.
Yeah.
And like I said, to learn to think for self
Think.
and not get caught up in looking
Right.
for a savior or somebody to be a messenger to you all the
See,
time.
I lucky shout out to my boy Sano and Twiggy Sparks and Bias CST crew, but my man Sano, man, he is blessed. He is Japanese and black, and his wife is Japanese. Shout out to her and they family, but he goes over to Japan They be spending 6 months with their kid. And the education and being in the forest and learning like real history, you know. Yeah, you know what it is. Traveling, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, fuck the school book. And you know that's a better, and then along the way, it's this school that he discovered out there. They take like 6 to 20 kids together, the group, and they agree like to meet for these 6 months. They just go in the woods. Some kid be like, shit, we should make a book. That's the inroad. How we make a book? We need to learn about language. Somebody need to market it. And they follow their passion in these little groups. They just meet up, and guess what? It's like not in the building. A lot of that times is out in the mountains, like just learning and making different crafts and going through different stations, sustainable type living stuff. But like out there, it's out there like,
trying to
hey,
learn about
if we
life.
gonna eat today, guess what? Some of y'all gotta cook, bro.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? This is just us 20 and the
Not
teacher.
go buy a
And
fucking.
they let this group of kids figure that shit out together. Shit, what is y'all gonna do for
That's
these?
the type of education I'm trying to.
You see what I'm saying?
get to.
2 or 3 of them gonna get smart. You know what? If we burn the cell phone, bro, we might need to set up a little internet business. But you foster that, be like, okay, it's a good way to go about that. That's good, you know. But we still got to go along with that, and you learn about that. That was so ingenious way of finding kids' passion. Then one kid might just be like, you know, I could beautify this. I might be the artist, and they just get those passion. And I'm with you because this. We already know. Fortunately and unfortunately, we do live in Cleveland. And I know when we look at the map and we see this money here, this was the epicenter of the Rothschilds, and all of this fuck shit education was coming out of Case Western Reserve and them buildings down there. I hate to tell you, Severance Hall and all that shit. Man, we standing on all that money that was right in here from all them railroads. And that's what funded these education. It's a known fact that the dude funded the Department of Education. I'm almost don't even know if that ain't a bad thing to get rid of, but then it's just the way you see, they set you up so bad that I don't see how they bridge the gap to get off of it.
But the Department of Education don't fund shit for real because the way the schools run,
I see what you say,
is by taxes.
But let me just go back to this one. They made you get into the factory to work that 9 to 5, so your kids go to school, take the same indoctrination, child care,
and grow
while
up
you
and go right to that same factory.
So there you go. So that's what I'm saying. Like that transition. Like, listen, we gotta live. This is what we've been doing. How do you get off that? So people still got to gig and do all we can and scrape and scrimp to do all of this that's going. And it is still factories though, dog.
But where are the factories at now?
In rural Ohio.
And Solar.
Hell yeah.
And who live out there?
Well, we almost need them motherfucking factories not to be around the fucking city population. There's too many of us in the air too fucking big. To be honest with you. That's why they kicking you niggas out of here and you poor people gotta leave these metropolises, bro. I ain't gonna kick you out.
Shutting industries down. And niggas are going.
Listen, man.
Jobs are. That's all it's happening.
It's all systematic, cause then.
That's what I'm saying. They just taking jobs away, and people are going.
I don't even think that. So even thinking diabolically past the next step, don't fall into that motherfucking trap. They want this lake. They want the land. The fucking shit is more.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they always
they are killing industries to make people move. Not only killing industries, closing the high schools down.
Diabolical.
So you gotta go somewhere.
Oh yeah,
kids can go to school.
Yeah, and you know they
kill the jobs.
Solar welcome.
And it's like, okay, it's a done deal. We'll just now we'll starve the rest of them out.
It might work to their disadvantage, because I'm gonna tell you why living in rural.
Man, it ain't gonna work today.
Whoa! It's a hope here.
The people that are moving over here,
I'm gonna give you hope.
They got the money to just live by the lake. And
I'm gonna give you hope.
Second home.
I'm gonna give you hope why that might not be a bad thing, because you'll be able to still get to the lake. It ain't. It's some black folks in here that is prosperous. They ain't never giving up their property, so we're gonna have access to the lakefront. So where they forcing us to is rural Ohio. And I'm gonna tell you, spread
Oh
out
yeah,
black
because they
people.
tired of driving an hour out, and they like, look, nigga, if
that
we
is
can go to the
that is going
and start
down.
taking the bus and stuff.
That
I
is
told
going.
you what they call what they've been calling Cleveland,
What? Here
Little
you go.
Venice.
Little Venice. Why? Here it is.
Cleveland's supposed to be the next Venice.
Nah, we ain't going nowhere though, bro.
No, I'm saying, bro, we don't necessarily have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But they not making it. They are coming, and they are making room for themselves. So that's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck who's staying. We need room for some of us too.
I believe you to one point though. I'm gonna tell you why. I believe you to everybody ain't for the winter, but I think everybody should live in Four Seasons.
What did I just say? This is gonna be a bunch of people who have enough money to buy second and third homes to come here during the summer.
This shit is
and be
bomb.
up out of here and Airbnb this bitch out and just let that motherfucker sit and have just like these places have.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna tell the world no lie. Cleveland in the summertime is the shit. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. The next
Nigga, this
business.
was 2022.
Man, let me tell you, man, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. They out there building a 4-foot shallow pond out on the lake, which they should have already did. Early in the 20th century.
Nigga,
listen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When
Cleveland never reached its never reached what it was supposed to do.
I know. No, it's
it never hit its like.
That's why
it never became a New York or like a Atlanta like it was supposed to.
Yeah, that's being from here, born and raised, and you can't be. I'm trying to tell you, if I ever had a nationality, it might be Clevelander. That's about all I could claim. You gotta bury me up in this bitch. I ain't from nowhere the fuck else, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm on this bitch. I ain't got nowhere else. I was born in Rainbow Children's Hospital and University Circle, nigga. Man, I ain't got what you want me to say. But I look back at this history of this place and I see why it was like that.
Cleveland got some fucking history.
Bro, it got crazy history. When you look at them 1913 and all them train tracks and shit came down here, you know why? They was making money. They was in this bitch fucking slinging steel and every motherfucking thing. And downtown was dirty as fuck. It was soot.
My dad was telling me about that. He was like, man, it was so much soot downtown.
It was dirty as fuck because them motherfuckers built the factory close to the train and they shouldn't have built the train on the water. No motherfucking landscape architect will ever build them trains that close to the water. That's lakefront property, bitch. Get them trains off of fucking... It's worth more in real estate now. Big ass mistake, good ass money move back in the day. Shitty ass motherfucker.
But because that's where the shit was coming off the boat. Putting it right on that train and getting it fucking...
That's straight up. And you
Which is what they still doing now.
Yeah. And y'all gotta think another thing. I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. The shipping lanes back in the day, this is the deepest port that you could get out to the Atlantic in. This is the deepest ships used to come through the locks back in the day. Into this bitch. And if you look at the map,
big ass ships that still being,
and we still got shipping lanes. If y'all don't know, you go downtown to Cleveland Cliffs and you'll see ore ships that you can't believe where the fuck they came from on Lake Erie, because they fucking super tankers, bro. It's big as fuck because it's a shipping lane. It's locks that'll get you all the way out to the Atlantic Ocean from Lake Erie. And that's some real shit. That'll let you know even for money.
So she work at
oh shit.
Breakthrough Sound. But the homie just told me
she look like the
she works at American Greetings.
I know who she is. She do that young
American Greetings.
That's what I'm at, my man. Yeah, what you invited her shit?
No, that's not.
That's your homie?
But I didn't know she worked at American Grease
Yeah,
until
shit,
old
that's
boy
okay.
to my dude just told me. I was like, she worked for what? I was like, we just had
I
a meeting
don't
with the
even.
president. But I didn't know she worked there.
Oh shit. We telling all our business. We was
Oh
sworn
shit.
in silence. Lord
Look, I forgot
Jesus.
she was live. I'm
Oh
like, I'm gonna
God.
cut that from
I'm like,
that.
oh.
Look, I'm
Break
like,
it.
I'm gonna cut that from that. I forgot your ass was live.
And guess what? We do.
But
that.
we ain't say no names.
Yeah, not almost, but yeah. That I know some. Yeah, that's the reason why Roomy.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost not gonna go, and I was like, "You out your fucking rabbit ass mind." I was like, "I'm going." He's like, "I don't know. We need an RSVP 7." I was like, "Nigga, I'm like showing up." I'm thinking like, "This ain't no concert. I'm getting in this bitch." He out there like, "Wait for me, man," and then while like let her come. Listen, bro. That's so. I ain't even gonna say this. That's wild. Bro, that's like so cool. I'm looking forward to this Friday too. That's one of my that's ain't not gonna be bad.
No, that's
Let me ask you, man. I love smoking and everything. What you think? Tell me 4030 Studios. Ken Cody.
uh,
I like
4030 Studios is a breath of fresh air.
good shit. That nigga always talking about monetizing. Put your bus on and tell me what 40 Studios. He always talking about.
But
I
no,
mean,
but
what?
even
How does that?
I
How did
lean,
we say?
I
Listen.
lean heavy
Let
on
me
the,
be
on the
honest with you.
support
In a
though.
crazy ass way, let me tell you. I just was fucking. I love getting high sometimes because I was thinking about what is a product that you could sell to everybody. What is something that everybody needs? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's so.
Big ass
Look
shit.
at it. Yeah, yeah. That's why you gotta hate Apple. God damn.
Them
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, that's like dope. Oh, that's like crazy good right there. If y'all don't know, it's Cleveland Cliff. We just was talking about how deep those ocean
them
liners
big
is.
ass ships.
Yeah, they are for what they doing.
Yeah, man, them shits be crazy. And nigga, we be having them army fuck them
Yeah,
damn
no,
navy ships and shit be here
don't.
too.
Yeah,
Them big
we
ass-
could, we, they will go through the locks on your ass, bro. Don't be fucking around. And when it get down to turn the power off, the shipping lanes come back important. Trust me, man. You ain't gonna be traffic lighting running around, all that shit. That's just gonna be like anarchy. He who has the shipping lanes controls a lot, bro. You need some beef or whatever, you need corn, watch the shipping lanes, bro. Just like it is. They'll fill that canal up. The Erie Canal towpath will be back guarded by the National Guards, big bro, in 28 seconds, man. If you made them go down pulling some horses and getting that shit up in here, it's gonna be some niggas that live. I mean, it's
Oh
like real.
shit.
That's like I love this part of Cleveland and the history and them changing that lakefront. They about to put that 4 foot deep of water, and that's so brilliant that they gonna have like some lakefront type beach area in front of. It's wrapping all the way down to 55th. You go down there and look. They digging dirt up, bro. It's in
Let's get
action.
these niggas somewhere to go because they ain't going in that deep water.
And it's the reality. Lake Erie's a beast, motherfucker. You fuck around on that. That bitch is known for rip currents and some fucked up shit. I love Lake Erie and I love going out, and I'm fortunate that I had got a boat and I've been out on that water. I ain't going across that bitch. I'm tell you that right now, Cody. You can go with me. I call it the we take the Negro route. We gotta see the land the whole time till we go across the Kelly's Island. And then you can see the land behind you and you see the island in front of you anyway. It ain't really, yeah, we hug the coast. And we just go around. We always in cell phone distance, so we too far. We are, but it's fun
Niggas,
on the
I
lake.
like to explore, but I don't like to explore.
Yeah, but then that just let me know another thing about that is one of the seven wonders of the world. Like
Yeah.
actually, and that was something like living here. Man, I'm telling you right now, young kids in Cleveland, if you want to cut school, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Soon as the weather break, go get on your daddy's boat. God damn it, it's a fucking oasis out there, motherfucker. If I had a knew to cut school on a boat back
Who
in
the
the
fuck
day,
daddy got a boat?
lots of them motherfuckers.
Go
Bro,
get your
look
damn
down there.
boat.
Bro, look up and down the coast. But that's another thing. We don't even use the lake as good.
Yeah.
You know, it's a set. It makes Cleveland bigger to me. Way bigger. Just you would get off on Cleveland. I'm telling you, you would.
Well, that's because half the goddamn coast is taken up from Bretnall houses and the fucking.
Nah. You ride the coast and you look back into the land, Cody, as a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
If you can handle being on a boat, you see. I don't know, you see it different. I'm gonna say that from being a sailor and actually being in the Navy and rolling up on places like damn. You know, it's funny when you roll up on Philippines on a boat. We like be rolling up on the land and you get to see the coast coming in. When I'm out on the Lake Erie, I was like, man, I really didn't even think about it like this. This place looked pretty cool. It's like, I like the topography. You can see why a motherfucker said, man, don't get off at Bay Village. Because it dipped in like, okay, I see why a nigga was over by Edgewater. That made perfect sense, you know. You can see why the train run around the coast the way it do when you see why they was cutting around there because they was trying to get up to Detroit. It was the shortest route. You can see the abandoned railroad tracks when you up by Sandusky. That shit is like, and that's all on the lake. And that takes you like $150, $200 worth of gas on something like a 25-footer. Nothing crazy. But it's something that I'm definitely gonna take sailing classes this year for my own shit.
Boat,
yeah.
So we can take some pictures. And do a
man.
fucking Ghetto A.I. job.
Oh yeah, it is fun, bro. I mean, that's one of them things when it just taught me that I got so much more to learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't even gotta go far. I could just dig down right here and it's still so much. Amy turning me on to a beach that's a car hasn't been on in 30, 40 years. It's like undisturbed lakefront property up by Huron. And you gotta walk back there. It ain't no, you know, you gotta walk back there a couple miles. And you know that it's undisturbed. And then you get back onto that coast and it's this little cover. You're like, wow. So this is what Lake Erie used to look like. You know what I'm saying? Driftwood all up on this bitch. This was nigga like had to jump up on this bitch and hike inland and make a tent. Like that was some wild ass shit. Kick some Indians off their shit. This where they start fighting them Indians at, bro. Somebody was up in
they
this
used to
bitch.
be all in Ohio.
Yeah, we got these mounds everywhere. Man, that's it. We ain't gotta go far, bro, to see no mounds here in Cleveland, Ohio, bro. That shit been here for historic. The mounds of Cleveland and Ohio is ridiculous, bro. Just look at that up on history and you'll be, the Google machine will be, you'll be like, what the?
And that's what I be, that history shit be blowing my brain off sometimes. I'll be like, man.
And you know what's crazy?
And we just here.
I never really wanted to even study history. I always thought I was a recorder of history for my life. And then the news got to be fuck shit. And I didn't want to intake no more. Then now I'm more, history excites me like it never had before because some of it ain't bad.
Yeah.
And if it's some truth to that and you got somebody, if you could call your cousin in Georgia and be like, is it really a dam over in such and such?
But
oh yeah.
So I'm good with history now. The history that took me a long time to swallow was the like learning about America being a corporation and learning about America fucking the Trump shit and oligarchies and all that. Like that shit was hard to swallow. Like nigga, where like this the shit we in for real?
Yeah.
But after I took that in, like I'm it's cool now. And like learning the history of Christianity and shit like that kind of like was a hard pill and like a mentally like something to hurdle over. But nah, it's just like it's history now. I just now, like you said, it's fun now to be like these motherfuckers did, man, these
Diabolical.
Niggas did this shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I be thinking now. Like man, these niggas is these some real niggas.
Right. Worthy. Don't
White
be thinking
people,
these
man,
motherfuckers is no
white
punk
people
ass
are the
people.
real niggas.
Bro, they get down.
These
I got a
niggas
theory about that, man. You want to throw you a
shit
crazy ass
is
theory
real.
out? I would throw you a crazy ass theory out. Somewhere along, I don't know if I was reading or I was high, but I was thinking like, so I always thought it's probably two niggas behind every fuck shit here. So I was like, probably one day back in history, niggas got lazy, didn't want to do no labor. We might have to like go through a part of humanity where we had to conquer some shit. They was like, well, fuck that shit. Why don't we just make some subhuman ass motherfuckers to do our labor for us? Since we like, you know, we a good elf. We don't want to be dirty. We living this good, peaceful life. We eating berries and shit. It's good around here. Why we gotta go conquer some more of America? So they made a race of people. They tried to like create and breed some people, fucking genetically engineering some people. That happened to be the white people, and they was gonna be the original slave. They tried to work it out. They had too much human in them, and they the ones who ran up in the Caucasus Mountains. Them motherfuckers got mad. They came back out like everybody know Big Bang take Little Bang, caveman to knock you over the head in the Viking years, suppress your bitch ass, whip this shit at you on payback for why you gonna make me be subhuman, superior. You bred me to enslave me. Take that back, niggas. Nah, who whoop who? You didn't think your little creation would come back to get you, bitch? I'm from you, bitch.
But
I'm gonna get you. I'm a better you than you. I'm gonna be diabolical you. That's just a theory. That's just a historic theory. I was like, well, you know, probability on that shit.
I mean,
Like
I
a
just
rooster
look at
crow.
it as like this slave shit been going on.
That's what I'm saying. It's backy lacky,
like,
bro.
Of course, we always say like we wasn't the first ones to be enslaved, but like our enslavement was something, like we keep saying, fucking diabolical.
That's payback
But-
as a motherfucker. So who started
at the
it to
same
be that
time-
mean to some brown people? Who started some shit like that?
I mean, I think it was just our turn. Because white people didn't been enslaved.
That's what-
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it started with fucking. I don't think we that old of a
Chinese
species.
people done been
And-
enslaved. Like niggas been enslaving niggas all over the globe, going to conquer lands and shit. This ain't just no American story. This shit is happening all over the globe. That's how empires are built. That's how fucking empires spread.
So you just saying we so rudimentary, still so barbaric that we still gotta have this practice of fucking bullshit all the way into 2025?
No, I feel like we are at a place where the world. I don't think you can go back to. Let me not say that because I still think that it is. I still think slavery goes on in this world.
Yeah. So what I'm saying?
I honestly do feel like slavery still happens in this world. And I ain't talking about no. I'm talking
Chattel
about,
slavery.
Yeah, I'm
type
talking about
shit.
real slavery still.
Yeah.
I think that shit still happens.
Oh hell yeah.
Especially in places that are more wealthier.
Oh,
and
classism
where
is a
you
bigger
don't-
ass
where you don't-
division than
Where there
racism
is no cameras and shit and all of that. Like,
Yeah, listen.
because
You
there
fuck
are
around.
Spaces.
Shout out to all my Indian people, and I ain't talking about the Native American people, but that class system over there, man, y'all
Red
got a
dots.
big ass. Listen, let me tell y'all. You know, you meet an Indian that's fresh off the boat over here, and he feel like he could put his feet on certain people because they below them over there. That shit don't fly, man. That shit over here for us, man, putting your feet on people, and they from a class system. You know how they control that many people over there? They really didn't. And it's a southern.
It's a caste system where,
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
classic. That is so fucking
well, class is still
divisional.
dealing with money and income and stuff.
You said,
Caste
yeah,
is dealing with
I
like
got you.
last name
Yeah,
and
and it's
different
both
shit
though.
like that.
It is, but it's a
Like,
money thing over there too, because they'll let you in being rich.
Yo, caste kind of determines your class in a
Oh,
lot
I
of these
see what you
spaces.
said.
Like,
Said that right
because
there.
it's like, oh, that's
So
your
you
daddy
know,
last name. Oh shit, y'all poor forever.
you think about that level of an indoctrination and just people control from that. It's like, man, where you think slavery do
But
go.
there are also a lot more like. Think about like the religious aspect of that stuff.
Oh
and
shit,
a lot
you right?
and a lot of these other
Cause
spaces.
you'll make some people say you will definitely make some people say I don't think of it as slavery. I think of it as I work for him. He feed us. He give us a house. I mean, it was this or live in the slums of the garden. And I ain't that
I mean,
bad
you
by
had
fucking
that
folding this shit up.
when we were
Yeah, like
escaping
fucking, yeah.
and getting free.
Like,
Niggas was like, leave and do what?
yeah. Oh God, Robert
I
Townsend
mean,
movie.
he
Why we Robert Townsend? If y'all ain't never
massive.
seen Hollywood
Treating us
Shuffle, he got a
cool.
thing. Yeah, he feed us on Tuesday,
Yeah.
he bathed us on
So you
Wednesday,
always
and
gonna
he
have
beat
people
us on
you
Thursday.
always gonna have people down for the program.
Yeah, and it do. It get people to get stuck there. That's when I
And that's
always
what they
say,
do. Like you just said, they still like doing this. It's still people who still get down with that program.
Waffles and fried chicken sandwich, nigga. Yo, hey, we leave people with crackling and mayonnaise on white bread sandwiches. Guess what? I know some people who love hog mogs. Don't hate the player, hate the game, nigga. Chillings on the fucking holidays is they shit. I ain't with it. You know, I don't know. Some shits, and you got people,
Before
and is
I
they
started
wrong?
this journey,
Yeah.
you know how they be like, that nigga know. Like everybody know this. I honestly thought like everybody know and have a certain level of understanding and this, that, and the other. Some niggas just don't know. Some niggas just don't care.
Yeah.
And like I just said, like there are people who are down for the program, like for whatever reason, however your brain is wired, or sometimes that indoctrination is deeper in some people than others. Like you're not going to convince them that. Yeah.
Nah, yeah. I don't think some people want to be convinced though. Why would you?
What my nigga say on Remember the Titans? He don't want to know, Petey.
Yeah. So, hey.
This nigga like, I just told him they racist in there. And he talking about he ain't know. That nigga don't want to know.
That is so true, boy.
He don't want to know, Petey, nigga. He don't want to know the truth.
Yeah. Bro, it is like that, bro. I mean, it is like that, man. But then that's that other thing. Like, that's when I think it was good when you said something like, if he dropped it on all of society like that, but maybe it'll balance it out. Like if you gonna do some old global shit like that. But it's just too hard because people got strongholds and they like their power.
That's what I was about to say. But even in that, my truth ain't everybody's truth.
Can't be.
So
it just can't be, bro. It just can't.
But that's why I just live my life.
I agree with that.
People who love to tell you how to live life, and even the way you live life dictates if they see humanity in you or anything. So
yeah, I mean, I think the way people get so we untribed up, and I believe that was some sustainable lifestyle when we got a better, when the moral compass changed and you're not so doggy dog world eating, chasing after whatever you think success is. That's not, You know, I don't give a fuck if your idea of success is driving the fucking garbage truck and fucking
Right.
picking up garbage. Nigga, I'm willing to pay you a lot of fucking money to do that. I think the civil services should be elevated. If you ask me, I could fix the cop problem in this country in 28 minutes, bro. It'll be easy. You got to be the top 10 of your class. You got to take these good moral tests, and I'm going to pay you $1 million a year. I give you all law enforcements in the world. I don't want your teachers way up, goddammit. But guess what? You're gonna get protocol, and these curriculums is gonna be progressive, and we gonna make this value. And I could add some value to those things. And if you want to be in these civil service jobs, fuck, Wall Street got to flip upside down to the plumber. At the value of the entrepreneur and the worker who's still getting out of the street outside of the corporation is not looked at in a higher regard to a big corporation that's got way too fucking much
It's
money.
not though, because everybody in America has drunk the fucking Kool-Aid.
Nah, I'm hoping not, man. I mean, well, I don't think it's sustainable. How about that? Because these little dudes getting smarter. It's a group of people that's about to stay on the metaverse, bro.
Everybody in America has drunk. The majority, the masses, have drunk the Kool-Aid, and the masses are trying to be Elon Musk and don't understand the fucking wreckage that comes in being a Elon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And everybody
Oh
wants to.
yeah, you do, man. Yeah, you got fucking documentaries that tell you how fucking shitty you gotta be. I love to tell you always when we get on a board. If you a
But
board
America
only,
makes it easy to feel that way.
bro,
Because
that's
it's like,
capitalism. That's what we do.
It's the culture of
Bro,
America.
hey, that's the game we play.
The culture.
At the playing board, we ain't changed. I think that's what we say. You like, okay, I love the uplifting part. My idea to fix that is you gotta fucking rewrite that law. I mean, you gotta have a better uh experiment of a document that's more hopeful for humanity and the earth. I'm only going on two, and I want them to be 1A and 1B. Take care of the earth, bitch. We are on this fucking rock. We on this rock, and you motherfuckers, we don't have to litter the bitch all the way the fuck up. Cause I don't know where our kids, you want your great kids stepping up. We gonna be known as the stupid plastic era. Dumbass motherfucker. We the era that put plastic in our bloodstream. What the fuck?
I mean,
You can't get no kids born without plastic in your blood. Ain't that wild? That's like where we at. But Elon got fucking shit all you want to be. Elon, fuck that.
oh
Man.
man, so I watched this documentary, right?
Man.
And it was, you said we gonna be the era with plastic in us. So the era where they start doing impregnating women.
Oh, the in vitro.
I forget I don't know what it's called. If that's what
Yeah,
it's
test
called.
tubes.
So yeah, like if your husband can't get you pregnant,
Yeah.
they'll take sperm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why was the doctors back in the day when they were doing that, they were taking the husbands and the gentlemen's whose sperm was like weak or whatever, mixing it with people's sperm. listen, mixing it with people's sperm that were from like sperm banks and shit.
Oh yeah.
So they did this documentary. This dude, basically, this long story short, this nigga found out that his dad wasn't his dad because after he went and got his DNA thing, he went and did his ancestry. They said that's been like fucking so many people up because they are learning like their dad ain't they dad and their mom ain't they mom and shit like that from ancestry. He went through that shit, but that nigga learned his dad wasn't his dad. Went and asked his mom, is it a possibility I'm not dad's or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And she like, yeah, she like, we went to a doctor, and he took your dad's sperm and put it in. Did the research. I mean, figured out who the doctor was.
Yeah.
Figured out who the fucking doctor was who gave his mom the fucking shit. Talked to the doctor. The doctor told that nigga, we mix them. Like we would mix them. We would mix sperm. So they was just taking random motherfucker sperm, squirting it in some shit, mixing it with these other people, and hoping that would make them sperm. Yeah. But what he said was, we could have never dreamed of Ancestry.com.
Oh, yeah.
The doctor said that shit like, we could have never dreamed that people would be able to just go figure out who
let me tell you.
DNA, because that wasn't even thought of back then.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Shout out to my girl Sugar Love. And I know she ain't even the Orange Dude's fan, but that dude just signed that thing about in vitro and that thing about ladies having the right to get pregnant. You know, if you want to have a child, and I understand that from almost that standpoint, because I know some loving ass mothers who be around other people's kids who can't wait to have their own kids. That's all they ever was birthed for, made for. I got a good loving mother, and she did such a heck of a job. It's hard to say, and I see women fall into that motherly role like that shit fit you like a glove. Mm-hmm. And if you couldn't get that, say your sisters, you in a big family like us, your sisters, your nieces, that shit'll eat them alive. And I know they probably have crossed every T and dot every I to do that. And back then, I think that will try that fuck shit. Because a motherfucker pay $100,000 to scramble. If they didn't think about Ancestry.com and you was collecting $100,000 to get you pregnant like that.
No, for sure.
Bro,
what I'm saying is fucked up, because they wasn't telling them they was mixing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So make money.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, the messed up part was they wasn't telling them they was mixing them. They just thought they was taking their mate's sperm.
Even if you was ethical and you knew about it, your boy probably wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, everybody ain't got no moral compass when it comes to money. And to lie and to get some shit off on some shit like that ain't nothing but America to a certain extent, bro. Shit, they'd be bullshitting you. Every fucking drug, every wonder, everything they ever did they give you cancer 10 years later or some shit. It's a class action suit on everything, man. They're all done rewound. This same fuck shit.
Remember that Carmax that we used to use?
Yeah, bro.
Sorry to say.
Yeah.
It was nuclear.
Yeah, bro. We lied.
Was sitting on top of a nuclear plant.
We lied.
The whole time. So if you've ever used that between the years 1986
we owe you big time.
2025.
And a big apology.
And you still alive.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
We owe you one, bro. Come see us, bro. We got $2,500 for you. Large, baby. All you gotta do is fill out this and promise you won't sue us again.
Back.
Yeah. You know
gotta have a receipt.
Oh God, bro. That is so real, man. That dude got that roundup money back from that. And that's like such the push-pull. How could the same nigga that make the fucking chemical had a fucking treatment for it too? Under the same house.
No.
Bro, that's that shit that we need Black Glove Day, nigga. That's right when we get to suit up and go right into pharmacies and be like, who's this nigga?
Don't make sense.
Come on, nigga. Okay, this your plant right here, right? The Roundup dude, to give them the chemicals. And you got the fucking solution right over here. So you making this. You make the poison and you make it. All right, exactly. Everybody Black Glove up, right? Everybody on the count of 3. Which one of you niggas?
But, bro.
Start answering questions. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna fire first.
Bro, that is the same thing as the goddamn
Black Glove Day. We going to Congress on Black Glove Day.
That's how I feel about um, the gambling.
Oh
Them
yeah.
niggas tell you to go gambling, and then give you the gambling hotline. But if this shit is getting too bad for you, call this hotline. Call this number. They gonna give you the addiction and the fucking cure at the same
I'm
time
trying to tell you right
to
now.
cover
man,
their ass.
I worry about that. Me myself having going to have to go to a 12-step program to solve something. When you got addiction problems, the fucked up part about gambling is drugs and alcohol, eating. It's certain physical addictions that you'll have physical
Signs.
signs of.
Mm-hmm.
You know when your people cracked out. You know when your people drunk. You know when you got heroin problem, even weed problems. I'm gonna be honest with you, like you smoke too much, and every time you smoke, you get in trouble. You shouldn't smoke if you're gonna go to jail. Every time you smoke, you the only person I know, and I know people like that. I'm like, bro, you might be rare, but I don't think weed set you off. You have psychotic episodes. You should not smoke, and some people shouldn't do that shit. Gambling, bro, no sign. This nigga done wagered the house. He fucked up. He worked for RTA. He got a good ass job leasing. And this nigga done fucking trying to get the Donovan McNabb fucking triple double with fucking Jason Tatum.
That goddamn sports gambling gonna be
man, bro. It's all listen, bro. If you don't think that class action, man, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Cause you ain't even gotta go to the casino no more,
bro. You ain't gotta go nowhere, bro. Gambling is like worse than porn on this.
You can play Lotto on your phone now.
Yeah. Why would not the state of Ohio be in a nigga? I almost gonna call you not black, bro. What the hell? Hell yeah, you can. What you gonna let them? They gonna let you outrun them? Man, that shit is like this is a whole nother division in trap. Like they like cut that shit loose, and you think about the timeline of history when they cut like gambling loose in America, bro. When they cut gambling loose in America, I don't even watch sports no more. You know why I don't watch sports no more?
They let the white people get in on the liquor and the drugs, and then they let the Native Americans get in on the gambling. We're gonna give y'all some reservations for the fucked up shit.
Hey, listen, that's not a bad fucking cut in, bro. But then they ain't gonna let them sports look like they let these big ass companies do. DraftKings and all that shit, the silent nasty. Hey, I get in all that shit. You want me to be a debacle? I should sell liquor and gambling. Let me just prostitution too. Let me just get all the way.
Think, so they already call them. Well, they already call athletes like $40 million slaves.
Yeah.
How do you think these niggas feel now that everybody in the world, everybody in America can bet and make money off you? And they not getting none of that.
Yes, the fuck, bro. The fuck, man, this shit is orchestrated, nigga.
Well, yeah, because DraftKings do like sponsor a lot of these
DraftKings, nigga.
A lot of these niggas podcasts and shit.
All that shit, nigga. DraftKings, shout out. If you want us to give our picks out, nigga, Ghetto A.I. Fucking bullshit our way through some picks. We'll look at that shit for 28 seconds, and that ain't even our shit. But you right. If they got them sports things, they get pumped through that algorithm way lot better than us.
This. I ain't gonna say I thought basketball was fake, but I just thought it got really, really predictable.
Oh shit, bro.
With this type of money being on
bro.
Do you think this shit can be anything but real?
No. I love sports, bro. I actually coached football for 13 fucking years.
Man, we talk about.
And I'm gonna tell you, I love the purity.
I'm talking about
professional.
I'm
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna make it real quick. I love competition. I thought the highest athletes played at the professional level, and I wanted my kids to aspire to that. To see how rigged this game is, and how a nigga in Vegas could be a half a point right on fucking people's livelihood and life in the most fortuitous place is fuck shit, bro. It is orchestrated. I don't like that shit. You got the human element in the reffing and shit like that. If you ain't
Man,
gotta have no cheating if you don't want to. But guess what? It's cheating.
these damn refs are actors. They are clowns
The
in the
whole
fucking
shit
circus,
is.
dude.
The whole who There's so many ways to fuck the game that this shit is an art form. And you trying to tell you, here's the same thing. The nigga that's on the basketball team that only could bet football could get upside down millions easily, bro. And then I got you over the barrel. Listen here, fuck boy. I need you to only get 30 yards this week, and I'll forgive your debt. And guess what he could fuck? Because he could make 10 million motherfuckers that guaranteed that the Browns was gonna lose, and then all of a sudden we win because fuckboy had to not guard one motherfucker. And if you don't think that shit happened, that's why I like just watch the Browns now. I just watch the Cavs because I can't be digesting what appears to be.
He said I'm gonna keep my energy, for my city bullshit. I'm gonna watch my teams, but
I
I
can't
still
go
know some
national no more.
bullshit.
Don't
I ain't
get
gonna put too much energy into the
Sports
bullshit.
Center is made by DraftKings, bitch. Everybody gotta fucking get a pick. And who did you pick? That wasn't in Sports Center 5 years ago, bro. 4 years ago. And now guess what it's all about? You know the top 10 commercials in America? You know I love marketing shit, right? You know the only commercials people watch now, right? Sporting events. You know why? Gambling. The only, because all of us got a remote in our hand, or we done paid for fucking commercial-free TV, and us that done disconnected, man. Shit, I'm mad. I got to give up my YouTube free premium tonight.
Hold on.
Sohigho.com.
So, I think here's what did you say when you said your history theory?
What was that?
When you went down your history lane
Damn.
about your history about America.
Oh,
how we got here. You
about
called it
how
the theory.
The theory how America got here, or the gamble.
So here's my theory on the gamble.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
I feel like the reason they opened the floodgates for that shit
Oh, I got you.
is because people stopped watching that shit and started tapping into into life, almost like the media dealing with Trump and everybody. So it was like they were losing ratings. How do you get people to watch this shit?
Gamble
if they can make money off this shit.
You can bet on anything right now. It's a prop bet. I know a site that lets you take odds on anything.
But
it's offshore too.
They literally are letting people. They are letting people make money on the games for their ratings.
Yeah.
To get eyes on.
Oh, I see what you're saying too. It's a super form of control.
Exactly.
I mean,
y'all stopped watching it because it was boring.
See, that's diabolical.
Now y'all don't give a fuck that it's rigged or
that's
boring.
Why you shouldn't.
Y'all just
weed.
trying to make money off
that
shit.
right there is a fucking crazy frame of mind. It almost made me think like, how fuck you even think like that? Because it's probably true.
No, that is true.
It's
their ratings
probable.
Going down.
Yeah.
We're gonna let them bet on the games now because they're gonna sit there and watch the games again.
I think also we talking about something that's very highly addictive. Almost like people understand, like, you know, you got to put a new drug in front of the people.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sad for humanity to be on alcohol on the uptake when they letting us smoke weed. And I'm sad that they just broke gambling nationally on us, because I think us as a society, you know, in England, they've been able to gamble for fucking 10 years before us. Canada been wide open. You know, I used to love to go up to Canada because you could go to the same place at the lottery and bet on the Indians. I remember when the Indians back in the day, I don't even know why. We used to go out for
But a
caravan.
lot of these places
We was
do
betting.
this shit, but their gun laws and shit be strict.
Yeah. But we had bookies though here in Ohio, in everywhere. You could still call up the bookie and bet shit back underground back in the
I
day.
mean, yeah,
But it
yeah,
ain't
but
like
it's
it ain't
not
on your
like
phone.
like exactly. It ain't like, and that was a certain type of person in that underworld industry.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can be a 13-year-old little dude at home getting addicted to gambling at 13.
Right now. On the parlay. Hey, I'm gonna tell you even worse. Even a subset that you don't even know about. The video game gambling and the reality of these people in GTA servers fucking around with real money, bro.
Yeah.
That shit
people
is
pay
like,
for
listen,
shit in apps and all of that shit.
nigga is on GTA gang banging for real in servers. One part about it, I'm like, at least it ain't real violence. The other part about it is simulated violence is even weirder, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you feeling like this, and people be catching real ass feelings inside that game. I just, like, in the last 2 weeks watched these things crack the server, and I think it's funny that they go in there to, like, bust these gaming servers who in there that's just taking what they call it, IRL money, in real life money, to buy a whole package so you could be a Don Dada in somebody GTA in a game.
What you think Roblox is for the kids?
Bro, I understood that shit.
Nigga,
Like
I be telling my kids that I'm not about to give you no real money
to
go buy
money.
fake money, to go buy fake virtual. That don't make sense.
And the way they hook our generation is if you
Through
finish the storyboard. No, I remember when we played video games. Finish the storyboard and you unlock all the guns. So it used to be free with your skill set. Get better and you got it all. That was the reward. Now, nigga, the new Nukem package costs $39.95. Daddy, please.
But not only that, not only the guns, they will let you get the guns. You want this new body, this new skin?
Nigga, yeah. Daddy is Spider-Man.
You want to be exactly. You want to be Miles Morales?
It's not even that. I mean, seriously, like, and if you got some coin and you say you ain't going out through a COVID, you might have put 1,000 in a Fortnite because you was just sitting around not burning no cash. So guess what? You was living in virtual world and you got a preference and you just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna splurge because I'm spending 3 hours a day in that bitch. I'm really tapped in." And it is. Listen,
real money on virtual money, and like you said, they got from the kids doing it to the adults.
And that's a part of this society that's always gonna stay there too, though, bro. They're not coming out of that bitch. They eating ramen noodles and TikToking and blogging right now. They on TikTok getting their fucking shits off, bro.
But they also making real money.
Hey, that's real. Don't act like you can't go into
real bank.
You could go into the metaverse. Remember the metaverse started? It was like $70,000 for be a tour guide in the metaverse. You put your goggles on and work a real 8-hour shift, and they gave you a IRL in real life. That's a funny ass terminology and shit. In real life money. But like taking people, let me show you this community over here. It's like real dudes that tour guided in the metaverse.
Coming to you at 4030 Studios, we are going to have our server where you can take virtual gallery trips and actually buy gallery pieces and things like that. Man. So be on the lookout for that.
Man, that's that shit that I really love about. That's some real Cleveland shit
we too are going to get some IRL money.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey man, I love that shit.
If you want some days one artwork to go to your virtual space where you live.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be dope as hell, man. That's like
in your virtual shop.
That's so fucking funky, Fresco. That's so loud, man. I'm selling Thieveland skateboards in virtual world. That's so goofy, but the truth. And you like, I'm making how much? We need to put more designs over there. That's so wild. That's like, see, to have that and still to be sitting here, to even have that concept of, that's a reality.
Mhm.
It's not some futuristic concept. This shit is like a trip over to that computer and let's get to it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we had a couple credit cards over this bitch. We probably had that bitch up and running. We probably could call somebody up and be like, how much? We on, man. We already up in this
Yeah,
bitch.
that's why we got the meetings coming up
That-
so we can get that shit.
That is so freaking. But let me ask you,
Yeah.
in that, why do we still put up with such crazy ass education system to not foster? I mean, why is that? Why is that the other byproduct of all of this technology?
What you mean?
We teach it some more. If we teach it some kids, they ain't aspiring to be. It's taking some work to see where we going with humanity and what's important and the way the laws and the way they herding us around as a collective. But then you know that you could go to something as technology advanced as to start a whole server, have commerce on this mug, have a whole virtual set of products that's
to take that
monetized.
in real life money and start really dictating. You really create the life you want to live.
That's
That's the teachings I give my kids. You create the life that you want.
see, but that's still issue that it's a whole lot of people that don't even probably conceptualize something like that.
Yeah. But like I said, like we keep saying, it's always going to be people down with the program.
Not down with the program or down with the program.
Both.
Nah. Damn.
Because like I said, like what else we in the space of like new possibilities.
Yeah.
And it's people who would never get there because they are like what you said at one time. No. Yeah, it is people who are still looking at the shadows in the caves because they're scared to come out. Like they are still interpreting the world through the fucking shadows and caves.
Hey, but you can't almost knock them to be in their shit.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
But that's the world they live in.
That's so wild that you really.
What really fucked my head up too is like when you understand different things, kind of like worldviews, perspectives, and different things like that. Like you said, you can kind of see how they, and it fucked my head up because it's like when you do move to a different space of information or just understanding. And you be like, nigga, they was controlling me too. Because you can see the shit now. And before you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And now you like, nigga, I can literally see how they control millions of people with information.
Yeah.
And fear.
Hurt us with fear. We'll go buy water right now if they told us a hurricane was coming. We got to get toilet paper immediately. Nigga, we got to gas up right now.
Nigga.
We got the knee-jerk reaction.
They can say
We will have to, bro. You'll be
it's
like...
It's going to be a really bad snowstorm hitting this coast. In the next
Walmart is empty, nigga. The gas station ain't got no water.
You better gas up. You better get your get
candles,
some food,
kerosene.
You're going to be stuck, nigga.
Sold.
They about to make bank.
Sold. They got us. Ooh. You just took the... the hooky.
What? Remember Y2K? The
Oh,
world about to end. Go
got
buy
us.
water. Go buy. You better have. You
Got
better
us.
have a basement to lock yourself in and all
Shout
this.
out to the United States Navy and my education, because I'm going to tell you why I knew YK2 was fuck shit. Most of this fucking code shit back then was written on a binary. So Y2K, 00 was never the problem. It was 999. You motherfuckers don't understand even what the code was. That was so fucking a marketing shit, because it was like, oh, when all 4 zeros go fucking upside down, everything gonna reset everything, right?
Yeah.
Dumbasses, binary code, zeros ain't even in that bitch. You just go through 1 through 9. 0 is a nothing. So it was 999 should have reset it. Because guess when it rolled back over to 1?
Shit, my car full.
It rolled over at 991. Yo, he lost the other footage, but you know how we gonna do. We gonna probably that's a good way for us to like end Ghetto AI. Don't forget, you know, you can hit us at Sohigho, Sohigho Sohigho 216 at Gmail. Send us $1 through Cash App or whatever, and shipping and handling, we'll send you out a sticker. We only selling these stickers right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. To get this sticker, you're gonna have to be special, or you gotta buy this one. So tune in, like and subscribe. We got a lot. You can reach us both. I'm John Will XL. It's JONWILXL at 4030studio.com.
Youngest Cody at what my homegirl Substantial say. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. Youngest underscore Cody.
Yeah. What's your you can hit me, you can always get us at Thieveland too, and shout out to our boys over at Red Lion
For sure.
and all the creatives in the city, man. We don't hate none. We trying to participate with all y'all. If we could collaborate, we would love to. We about that good ass energy, man, but we real about what we doing. Time for no. I'm gonna tell you, Cody, put them buffs on. We ain't fucking around. Hey, love y'all, man. Peace and love forever, man. And we gonna get back at the next one. Oh, shout out to Jamal Cody too, man, on the mix, man. Thank you so much for the music.